Okay. $100? Are there any games that people are looking forward to already? Because I don't know those.
Please welcome your hosts, Laura Bailey and Matt Mercer.
Oh my goodness.
Hello
They're those
everyone and
guys.
welcome to the Future Game Show Summer Showcase. My name is Laura Bailey, though you probably know me best as Abby Anderson in The Last of Us Part 2 or as one of the cast members from Critical Role.
Indeed. And I'm Matt Mercer, the man behind many video game chaos merchants such as Like a Dragon's Mad Dog Majima and Ganondorf from Tears of the Kingdom. But if it's a Thursday night, I also moonlight as Critical Role's debonair dungeon master, where Laura tries her best to test the very limits of my abilities and sanity.
And you love it. But we're here today joining forces for a very different reason. Exclusive video game trailers, and lots of them.
Indeed, and like a whole bunch of world premieres, deep dives, and developer presentations. It's frankly an irresponsible amount of video game news that will be beamed directly into your brains for the next 90 minutes, so buckle up.
Don't make it sound so scary. This is gonna be fun. Just keep in mind that if you want to wishlist any of the cool games in today's show, then you can head to the dedicated Future Game Show Steam page.
Indeed. Once the show's over, there'll be plenty of follow-up coverage on GamesRadar.com and the Future Game Show YouTube channel.
Well, I think that's all of the housekeeping out of the way. So let's kick things off with our very first world premiere.
Oh my gosh, world premiere. Let's go. Okay, a space game.
Zafar, pull up NavTech.
Just a sec. Got it.
Taki. We gonna find out about your Kopang right quick, okay?
Just want to do him justice. Stuck his neck out for us. Least we can do is get him out alive.
We've got big enough guns to make justice, all right?
Oh, Michael. To a man with a hammer, just about everything looks like a nail.
Aim for show. Time to say oh yeah with our hammer.
Missile range in 1 minute.
What is this? Thank you for the lurk show.
Brace yourselves. We're going for a spin.
Go cook something yummy. Okay. Jump ship.
Zafar, did you get a signal?
After the large haul down this corridor, they shut down this part of the facility. Long time before our arrival.
Fine. Let's deal with those guys first.
Oh. Okay. Blasting.
In your loader. They never look up.
Classic.
Zafar, you were right. They shut down this.
Oh! Oh!
Hold on, I'm coming! I'll cover you.
Oh god, she's down. This looks pretty cool.
The bird up high shall be thine eye.
What the hell happened here?
Hey, buddy.
What does it mean? What does it all mean? Oh, they were alive? The Expanse. The Expanse is having a video game. Yeah. It looks really cool, actually.
Glad you're still breathing.
Escard just started reading the books for it. It looks like a game you would enjoy. Osiris Reborn. That's cool.
What a way to start the show! The Expanse Osiris Reborn is an action RPG crafted in Unreal Engine 5, where you can immerse yourself in the universe of the beloved TV series. Make sure it's on your wish
Also
list.
book series.
Pretty
you guys
awesome.
read.
And we're treating you to another world premiere right now and swapping sci-fi for fantasy in the process.
What is it?
Take a look.
I like fantasy better than sci-fi, but that's just me. Okay. She's a slay.
I used to swear by my father's oath. To protect the wards is to protect our people. And if it claims our lives, what's one life lost for the sake of the many?
Ooh.
And now, what do you swear by today?
The only one that matters is my brother. And I will kill the people who took him from me.
Okay. What is this? And she has magic? She uses the force plus a sword.
Rin, take my hand! Rin!
I hear not the clamor of conquerors. The pestilence must be purged.
Ooh. Is this a new game?
Your father was right about one thing. The wards are breaking. And should we fail, it may spell another end.
Echoes of the End. That looks super cool. That guy also looks like Andy Serkis. Is it?
We're thrilled to reveal Echoes of the End, a narrative-driven fantasy adventure coming later this year.
But the fun doesn't stop there. Here's another world premiere.
It's important to note that this is your very first look at the game, but from what I can tell, there's evil residing in these woods.
What is that? What does that mean? Pre-alpha gameplay? Is this a horror game? It looks like it. I just assume anything that's like first person like this is a horror game. Walking simulator. But also fear simulator. She has a beautiful voice. Let's go compliment her. Is it a jump scare? Ah, you wake up in a forest with no memory. With no map and just a flashlight to light your steps. Sounds terrible. With the feeling you are always watched, that is very scary. The whispers are all around you. Try to remember. And find your way home. Okay. So maybe it's not scary. Whispers in the fog. Maybe it is. I do not know.
An isolated cabin in the woods. What could possibly go wrong? That was your first look at Whispers in the Fog.
It's a psychological horror game from a supremely talented solo developer. Be sure to give it a wish list. If you like
Solo
what you see.
developer. That's
Next
cool.
up, we've got a trailer for an open-world action RPG based on the beloved anime, The Seven Deadly Sins.
Oh.
Let's check it out.
I've never watched Seven Deadly Sins. I've heard it's cute. Or not cute, but just like good. If you can get past all the fan service, I believe. Aww. It looks really cute. Oh, you play as the characters, it looks like? You are so tiny compared to this guy. Did they say it's an MMORPG or just RPG? I know there's no R's in it. Guess not. What the heck?
The 7 Deadly Sins Origin is coming soon to PC and PS5, but you can pre-register now at 7origin.netmarble.com.
Okay, it's time to learn about what's coming in Season 7 of free-to-play Destructo shooter, The Finals. Let's take a look.
Oh, I've never played this either, but I know some people do play it.
Welcome to the future of the finals!
Hey, it sounds cool.
The pressure's peaking. Every second counts and these plays are next level.
This is what the finals is all about. Split-second decisions, teamwork under fire, and victory carved in chaos.
Love it! But sometimes the best strategy is to just hit your opponent really, really hard.
Have you played the finals? It does look super cool. I guess I only have one R. I only have one R.
Season 7 of the finals launches on June 12th. And whether you're a seasoned veteran or a new contestant entering the arena, if you're tuning in on the FGS Twitch channel, you can earn a Twitch drop of this Kablamo grenade skin.
Yes, anybody who watches this very show for 15 consecutive minutes on the FGS Twitch channel will earn the skin. So, if you've been with us from the very start, or you're just joining us, wherever you've been, then just stick around.
And not that you need any more reasons, but it's time to move on and talk about hurdling, a shepherd simulator with a whole lot of soul. Let's find out when you can get your hands on it.
You just are a herder? That's really cute. When why? Because I don't have another R. Oh my goodness. Do you get more? How cute. We're just little guys, but also big guys. Did one of them die just then? This seems really cute. Also, it would stress me out. I just want to keep my babies alive. Hurdling. Aww. Are they fighting back there?
Hurdling launches later this year, but you can try guiding those adorable calicorns right now by downloading the demo, which is out now on Steam. What's next, Laura?
Sleep Awake, which is anything but cute. It's a first-person psychedelic thriller that explores the realm between slumber and death. This game is helmed by Corey Davis of Spec Ops, The Line, and Robin Fink of 9 Inch Nails.
Oh, let's take a closer look then.
I'm gonna write that down, write that down! That sounds cool.
I cannot sleep. I cannot sleep. I must not sleep.
Hello, Miss Ma'am. This is like a new psychological thriller, it sounds like. Bloomhouse Games! It's gonna be good. Write that down, write that down! No, actually. Hey, thanks. I'm repping.
Come along. This way.
This game looks cool, but I also already like Bloomhouse. Oh, that was like an actual person.
You're not ignoring me now, dear, are you?
It's something about the connection between sleep and death.
This is is all perfectly natural.
I am awake!
Resisting the inevitable comes at a cost.
Give me your idea.
It does look scary, and I want to play it. That looks cool. I'll wishlist that.
Sleep Awake is coming soon,
How are
so
you doing,
drop
Miss
it on
Ma'am?
your wish lists.
We've got a developer presentation for Eric Solm, The Stolen Dream, up next. It's a cinematic isometric stealth game set in the year 1900.
Oh, isn't that the year you were born?
I am a few months younger than you, Laura.
I don't think so. No.
I love those two.
I must find her
He's all I've got.
before he does.
Eric Scholl, The Stolen
Eric
Dream.
Home is a game set in kind of a fantasy version of the early 1900s, and it has a Scandinavian theme style to it. I would describe it as a stealth puzzle game with a very strong emphasis on story, where you play up to 3 playable characters that you switch between, and they have their own special abilities that you need to use together to kind of solve situations and puzzles in a kind of interlaced way where everyone's involved.
It's in the setting of a Scandinavian nature, which not only resonates with me, but with the rest of the world, because it's so unique. It's always nice to see something new that people can relate to.
So I've worked a lot with like lighting and 3D rendering, cinematic lighting, stuff like that. So Anders showed me the rendering of one of the movies. It just floored me. I thought it was so beautiful. Then he said,
This looks like a real movie,
Theo,
but it's
what
a
I want
game.
from you is I want you to make this look even better.
We play tested the game a lot, and what people usually say is that it feels like I'm playing a movie, but in a great way.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Games was based on the idea that if you have the right mix of people, then perhaps a really small team
And
can
it's
still
puzzle
make something that's actually pretty cool.
and stealth.
How is this made by 16 people? Like, why
It's
is
only
this
16
quality
people?
so high?
That's crazy.
A little now and then I sit down in the couch and I just enjoy a fresh build. The story just gets to perform. You're just drawn right in. It's a magical feeling.
I'm
That's
really
crazy.
excited for players to just discover this world. Eric's Home is coming to Xbox, PlayStation, Steam, and Epic Game Store. And we have an exclusive trailer that we're about to show you that
Okay,
will
trailer
reveal
time?
the release date. I hope you enjoy.
Looks super cool. Oh my god. You know, I guess it is stealth based. I think I would just prefer to choke everyone out, but that's because I'm really bad at stealth games. Release date? July 15, 2025? Wait a minute. That's like in a month.
Thank you so much to our friends at River End Games for that window into the world of Eric's Home. It's coming to PC, Xbox, and PS5 on July 15th.
So go wishlist it on Steam
called it
or
Eric
the Epic
Scholl.
Game Store.
My
All
fault.
right, now we've got a
Eric's
new
Home.
trailer for a cel-shaded shooter with gameplay inspired by the Stalker series. Here's the latest trailer for The Explorator.
Okay. Oh, it looks cute. Very cartoony. Ooh, butterfly. OMG, is that us? Are we a dinosaur? Are we just that little guy? How cute. Not this guy. It's looking real good. Okay, it's looking a little more dangerous now. Oh, my fault. I didn't know it was like that. That's so funny. I thought it was gonna be a cute, like, action adventure. No, it's like a... It's like bloody. We are murderers. But cute. That looks
The
fun.
Explorator is launching into early access today, so go check it out on Steam and support the developers on the road to launch.
Ooh,
Constance is up next. A Metroidvania where you wield the power of a paintbrush to escape a decaying inner world.
Live into my interests.
Knock, knock. Hey, are you okay? Whoa. A Metroidvania? Okay. Neolardo. Oh, it's giving Hollow Knight. I like the noise it makes. The smacks. Schmack, schmack, schmack. It looks really cute. So you have chosen to suffer. Constance. That looks cool. Writing that down. Write that down, write that down.
Constance is coming to PC on November 24th, but there's a demo available on Steam if you want to go give it a go after the show.
Those of you who have tuned in before will know that during the Every Future Game Show, we create a trio of deep dives into some of the most exciting upcoming games. Our ones to watch, you could say.
First game we're tackling for the summer showcase is Titan Quest II. Now, fans have been waiting since 2006 for a sequel to Iron Lore's cult classic action RPG, and the good news is, it's right around the corner.
So let's dig into the details.
They said
with the help
2006?
of Grim Lore Games.
That's like 20 years. Titan Quest 2. Most likely to make you a hero.
Whole story. Tell us about hope.
Titan Quest 2 is kind of your Diablo-esque action RPG, but it's set in ancient Greek mythology. You really can immerse yourself in what you associate Greece with. You'll be fighting these mythological monsters, some of which we came up with ourselves, some of which are from Titan Quest 1. Greek mythology also has become very much part of pop culture in the last 2 decades. Some other games have had great success with this, and we thought that we have this great IP on our hands, why not use it? In Titan Quest 2, you'll be playing as a rather unknown hero character. You're not really a hero yet. You're honestly just training to
be a
capable fighter. You have a master called Aristano. She's from Sparta and used to be a priestess of Nemesis, as you'll find out later. You will build up your own worth over time as you prove yourself in front of the gods. Gameplay-wise, Titan Quest 2 is very much a classic ARPG, but we've got our own twists in there with like the mastery system, for example, where you merge 2 masteries into one instead of just being given classes. So you have to find these little entanglements that you can have between the 2 masteries, these synergies, and make the best use of them possible. From there, you can take your character in multiple directions. We mixed classes is something we support quite a lot, actually. But the core fantasy stuff, just a tanky warrior, of course you're gonna have that. You can take your character in many directions, and choice is at the core of our game. Your abilities will be modifiable, so each of them has like these several modifier choices that you can equip into your skill. This is our little innovation in this space.
That's cool.
We are not going to be doing any microtransactions in this game because we don't believe in that form of monetization in general. We will be doing
no microtransactions.
Additional DLCs, however. So after the 1.0 launch, we'll be putting out larger DLC packs, which will include additional chapters, so more content in general, bosses, creatures, areas, and masteries, of course. So Titan Quest 2 will be coming to Steam Early Access very soon. You can wishlist it now already. And we're looking for a summer timeline for this. And then later, the other platforms.
Sick.
Titan Quest 2 is coming soon, and you can wishlist it on Steam or the Epic Games Store.
Wait, legendary actor Yui Lowenthal?
The Spider-Man to my MJ? What are you doing here?
Hey guys. Hey man. I was just, wandering the sound stages, taking in the sights and smells. And
There's that guy,
I heard
you know,
guys
he's everywhere.
making noise about video games out here, and I thought
Hey,
I'd
dude,
join
did you-
in.
Okay, well,
There's some cool
since
games that are
you're
coming
already
out.
here, why don't you take the next trailer? Well, right?
I mean,
Do you have any game
that's okay
that you're
with you
looking
guys,
forward
you know, I
towards?
don't
No, it's great. Work your magic. We'll just be over here.
Looking forward to? Sorry, I'm tired.
Get ready, folks, because it's time for another world premiere. This one's a follow-up to a beloved puzzle adventure that launched back in 2020.
Ooh. Yeah, they're just doing the whole Critical Role.
I have seen things that should be forgotten.
Out of the blue. Oh.
I've tried to escape my past.
Oh. Me too. Same. I'm excited for Witcher 4, but that's all I got.
I've had enough of death and madness.
This seems cool, though. I like
The
puzzles.
world is changing. Some now search for answers in the far reaches of the world.
There's one I think you would like. It's called Sleep Awake.
shocking
I wrote it down
secrets.
because I want to play it.
And dizzying marvels.
It's also produced by Blumhouse,
For their lies
which is interesting.
upon this world of man, a mocking and incredible shadow.
Call of the
out
Elder
time.
Gods. Alright, I'll write that down.
Call of the Elder Gods, starring yours truly, is a Lovecraftian narrative puzzle adventure coming soon to PC and consoles. So get it on your wish lists ASAP.
So you weren't just wandering the lot then?
I mean, I was, but then, it's called marketing, Matt.
Yeah, Matt. Classic marketing.
Classic.
Look at this guy.
Anyway. Hey,
All
awesome
right,
guy.
catch
How
you
are
later.
Bye.
I gotta wander.
Hell yeah, thanks for coming, man.
See you, bye.
We're just looking at
Okay,
fun game trailers.
so while I go make sure there's no other voice actors hiding on set, we'll throw it out to some back-to-back trailers.
I'll stay here.
Free bio course. How hard could it be?
Okay, so far on my list I have Sleep Awake, Constance, and Call of the Elder Gods. I'm writing it down, the ones I want to wishlist after. And then of course Witcher 4 is the only other one that I know is big that's coming out. What are you looking forward to, Awesome Guy?
It's like capture the flag on crack.
That lady's butt was out, and I was looking respectfully.
Welcome to Veil of the Witch, a turn-based tactical RPG with a roguelite twist. You play as Ash,
the
a
hell?
shipwrecked
Hi,
castaway with
Panda,
no
how are
memories
you?
and a big-ass sword.
Let's see if I
I
remember how to
know.
use it.
5 years after a bloody civil war, you wake up
For
trapped
Death
on a
Stranding 2 and
mysterious
Ghost of
island
Yotei.
filled
I've heard
with
a lot of
monsters,
people looking forward to Ghost of
cultists,
Yotei.
and a
I
whole
haven't
lot of
played the
zombies.
first Death Stranding, but I've heard it's
Suffice to
also
say,
really good.
This whole island is madhouse.
Yeah, the snake talk.
Combat in Veil of the Witch is built for hardcore tactics fans, with an emphasis on speed and brutality.
That's cool.
That means a small party, tight battle maps,
Tell me.
and enemies that can drop you in just a few
What would you like to tell me?
To stand a chance, you'll have to master each ally's unique kit, whether that's frontliner Marco, glass cannon caster Laurent, or backstabbing.
It is called Shadow Money Wizard Gang.
All your
Glass
abilities
cannon.
work on a cooldown, so you'll have to think smart and learn to
Just got
juggle.
back from Iceland.
You can
Iceland is
also
basically
level
the
up
Death
and
Stranding
unlock
terrain.
new skills right in
Did
the
you
middle
enjoy
of
your
battle.
trip? That's really cool.
Surrounding this rock-solid core is a branching roguelike structure focused on skill in the face of unpredictable challenges.
Oops.
Face off against cool bosses.
That's ever so slightly.
Beacon of the dead!
Get your shit wrecked.
I was told that Death Stranding, you're like a mailman or something?
where you can
But it's like in the
unlock
tents?
upgrades,
I don't know much
chat
about it.
allies, craft equipment, and
The
more.
vehicle they drive are also
And
the
if
ones they
you're
have in
real
Iceland.
nasty, take on
Okay, so it's
trial
actually just
modes for
Iceland.
Bigger challenges and better rewards.
Did you eat their fermented shark dish or whatever it is?
Stronger.
It might not be
Then come
fermented, but
back
whatever their
and
shark
conquer.
dish is. That's apparently very
Lost Eidolons,
stinky.
Veil of the Witch. Early access available now
I forget what
on
it's called.
Steam, and coming soon to Xbox, PS5, and Nintendo Switch.
Oh yeah. Is it technically summertime over there yet, or not quite? Switch game? That looks cute. A cute little multiplayer game. I miss shark fin soup. I'm not gonna lie, I really like shark fin dumplings. I know that they're bad. I know, but they're so good. I'm so sorry. I don't eat them often, obviously, because they're bad and people don't make them often, but... It is summer and there was a snowstorm while you were there. That's crazy. Gotcha. Maybe for the best. I've heard that that dish is quite something. I agree. If you've never ate it, it's whatever. But if you have tasted it...
Dispatch to Unit 1. There's an ongoing fire.
Unit 1 to dispatch. Copy.
Okay. Firefighting simulator.
Break that door open!
Let me get that sturdy Halligan first.
This would stress me out. I don't want to play realistic games, but it looks cool. It looks accurate, I suppose.
Scout the area.
How would you rate the Icelandic glacier water compared to other waters you've had? She's very calm for being in a burning building. Please, can you get me out of here? Smoke in her lungs, eyes like burning.
I need help! Mayday! Mayday!
Firefighting simulator.
Oh, it actually is just
United Against Fire. Coming fall 2025.
Absolutely.
Wishlist now on PC and consoles.
My favorite water is still
Are we all
Norwegian
clear?
fjord
No
water.
Nolan Norths or Ashley Johnson's waiting in the wings?
No,
That
I
sounds
think we're
cool.
good. Okay. Now remember, folks, you can find all those games as well as every game we feature.
There's
today on
Jimmy
the Featured
Simulator.
Game
You
Show
can
Steam
be
page.
just chatting,
and
call
you'll
yourself
wanna plan your
Yappage like on
wish list in
TikTok.
advance
Yeah,
for this
true.
next reveal.
Oh my god.
It's a
Let
game
me
where you
plug.
play as a bureaucratic inspector in a fantasy world.
I'm posting a
Looks
lot
like
more
you
on
make sure
TikTok,
the
especially this
layers
month.
of
I'm trying to do like a
before the party heads
30-day
inside?
That's
challenge
Lauren,
thing.
the whole deal.
Okay, I
So I'm
legitimately
just
need this game.
yapping. If you're interested in seeing me yap about random things.
Heroes. The world is full of them. Sons and daughters of farmers with too much bravery and not enough wisdom, so some say. But what is a hero?
Romance.
without a princess to save.
Oh.
Without dragons to slay. Nothing. That's where you come in. As an agent at the Bureau of Fantastical and Arcane Affairs, you will ensure everything is as it should be for the hero's arrival.
How cute. Audit villains and their layers. Alright.
Embarrassment to the story.
It's so funny. Not enough blood here?
It's titled Hell Gates and You, your first ritual sacrifice.
As it turns out, putting the soul of a demon inside of a skeleton is a touch more tricky than you might imagine.
This sounds so funny.
The members of the United Builders Union of Enchanted Settlements.
Death Stranding and Ghost of Tsushima. I'll put that on my list. I'll wishlist them. Death Stranding I would like to play.
Here with their cushy job and their clipboard that decides if we have to do more work.
A dragon attack? That is not in the budget.
But what is a story without a good hero at its helm? With one unsanctimonious swing, you
This is not handicap accessible. We are not compliant right now.
Evil is still evil.
Walking simulator, not for real. I believe they say most of these, if not all, will probably be
Happy to welcome you, newest agent to the cause.
PC.
Wishlist the Bureau of Fantastical and Arcane Affairs today.
It sounds so cute. That game sounds really cute and silly.
Oh, that's one for the critters. The Bureau of Fantastical and Arcane Affairs is coming later this year.
And then,
Now for
of course,
something
random
completely
consoles
different.
too. But
This one's for the fans of shooters, anime, and Y2K aesthetics.
That's me.
this sounds up Dizzy Oak's alley. Dizzy would eat this up. What the? Dizzy, are you watching this? I hope you're here. This is so cute. The jiggle physics is insane. Wait a minute. I love everything about this. Oh, Korean? A squad of 3? No, like it doesn't look real. I love that the scope is a heart. That is so cute. What? WTF? Waifu Tactical Force? That's so good. That's so funny. Oh my god. Open playtest. That's really good. Why do they jiggle so much? That's hilarious.
Waifu Tactical Force is a 3v3 anime shooter coming soon to PC, but you can jump into the open playtest on Steam after the show.
Optimal shooting posture
Now
does
I've got
include
trailer
a
for
leg
an action
raise spin, of
platformer
course.
Inspired by the ancient art of paper folding. Let's take a
Origami?
look at Hirogami.
Oh, Hirogami? This looks cute. Aww, stop motion. I like it. I think it's really cute already. Oh. That's cool. Ah. Cute. Hello, Ness. How are you? Are you guys driving right now? How was the concert? Just got home? Nice. Was concert good? Good. Is this the first time you guys have seen him? Or have you seen him before? I can't remember. But I'm glad you guys liked it. They always deliver though. They're great. First time. Oh, nice. I'm happy you guys got to experience that. This one's cute. Hirogami.
Hirogami is coming to PC and PS5 on September 3rd. Fold it into your wish lists on Steam and the Epic Games Store. And check out the free demo, which is available on Steam.
Okay, demo's out.
Okay,
Anyone wants to play?
Time for an update on Eve Frontier. This is CCP Games' Spacebound Survival MMO.
Oh, black hole. 2 of them.
Eve Frontier is an invitation for everyone that have had the idea in their brain to make a game. And often the best way to make a game is to start and modify an existing game. We have now created an MMO server-side modding platform, and we offer an invitation to you to come and build with us. You can build tools, you can build worlds, you can do so many things. And this is a great way to start your game development adventure by sort of playing around in the amazing survival space horror sandbox we have created. When we made Eve Online, we very much wanted to make a sandbox experience where most of the things and the infrastructure in the game would actually be built by players. But we did build quite a bit of it ourselves. Seeing what emerged from Eve, especially when it comes to the third-party development ecosystem, we could actually give a lot more agency to players to literally build the world.
That's
so
pretty
as
cool,
we
actually.
go through this process of stripping down to a survival game, we are on the other hand building up an amazing modding platform. Basically what Eve Frontier enables third-party developers is to mod the actual server, creating additional software that both reads and writes the world state.
Yeah, let me build it. Let me build the game.
I think will enable
It's
something truly
cool
astounding
for people who are good at
never been
that.
seen before. But this is very much
I am not
inspired
good
by
at
the
that.
third-party ecosystem that is developed around Eve Online. We are basically supercharging that with the smart assemblies and the modding platform we're built into Frontier. And what we have seen so far in our various hackathons and events, and what we've just seen in the sort of
I
built-in
am also
community
looking forward
overall,
to Date Everything.
absolutely
I don't know if that's
delivers
out
on that
already, but I
vision
want to
in
play
space.
it. Because I think it's like, what, 100 things you can date? It's just household items that they personified.
Founder access for Eve Frontier is available now, and you can head to evefrontier.com to jump in and find out more. What's up next, Laura?
It's like they personify like a door or a toilet or a toaster. And they have a lot of really popular voice actors. I feel like even Matt Mercer's one of the VAs for the game. But it's called Date Everything. I don't know if it's out yet. But like multiple people sent that to me being like, I think you'd like this game. And I was like, yeah. Real door fuckers unite. Yep. But I guess it's just my brand if people who don't even know each other send it to me and they were like, it seems like a game for you. They're not wrong, still. Get into a relationship with a blender. This looks cool if you're into racing games. The only racing game I play is Mario Kart, so. And I. The new Mario Kart seems really interesting. Once you get it, and whenever you play it, let me know how it is.
Formula
'cause it looks
Legends
fun.
is racing towards release on PC and consoles, but you can play the demo now on Steam and also wishlist it on Steam or the Epic Games Store. But for now, let's keep it rolling with our Ones to Play section, which is a future game show staple. It's a montage of exciting games that you can play on Steam right after the show.
So, if you like what you're looking at, don't hesitate to download a demo and dig in.
First up is Catastrophe. This is an action roguelike where you play as a kitty abducted by aliens and repel enemies with your trusty sidekick, the Star Cursor. Players can mod Polo's abilities to settle on a unique playstyle and pick their route through a series of interstellar environments.
That's cute. I like that.
Next up, we've got Phase Zero, a survival horror throwback with fixed cameras
Ah.
and immersive pre-rendered environments. A menacing illness has
Do they have the
descended
release
on
date
town.
for Haunted Chocolatier yet? Because I would
Will you
also love
solve
to play
puzzles
that.
and tango with monsters to make it out alive?
No release
What about
date?
Blood
That's
Glands?
fair.
It's
But
a
when it
gladiatorial
is
roguelike with a
released.
city builder twist. You'll recruit, train, and command a crew of warriors.
Before
instructed with
2030?
turn-based
Alright.
battles,
Yeah,
and
right.
develop a coastal city in the interim. Carve your name into the annals of
It's just a solo dev, right?
of blood in the process.
Or like small team, I'm
Last
guessing.
but not least, we've
It's
got
just the
How
Stardew
to
Valley
Escape:
dude.
Lost Submarine.
Oh, he has a
With
team?
one
Okay,
player on
slay.
PC or console and the other using a mobile companion app. You'll communicate and collaborate to complete puzzles and stop the outbreak of war.
Oh, interesting. How to escape?
That was our
That
Once
looks
to Play
cool.
montage. Be sure to follow up on anything that caught your eye.
But let's
I'm
keep
writing
on
it down.
sailing with another exclusive trailer for a naval combat simulator set in the late 18th century.
Yeah, write that down, write that down. Basically. Aye, eyes, thank you for the alert.
Every voyage begins with a plan.
That's actually me, yeah. Capstan.
A vision etched on
Yes, I will, absolutely. Absolutely.
foretelling glory or downfall.
Oh, any demos or games that I
It's in
play,
our
I also
nature
have
to
been
conquer what
uploading them
others fear.
on my YouTube channel, the VODs,
Death
if
and
anyone's
dishonor,
interested.
fame and fortune.
Someone get blown up there?
The life of a sea captain is one
Yeah.
of duty and relentless pursuit. True riches are not in gold and jewels, but in the stories we bring back and the legend we become.
Do they also get scurvy in game? That's the only way I'll be immersed. No, they don't. Only my Discord has the smooth brain.
But never at our final destination.
The smooth brain picture is not anywhere else. I promise.
So we chart our
It's still a solo project? Damn. Thank you, awesome guy.
We sail. We fight. We endure. For the voyage is life.
I guess I could change it. But it's
and
just
life is the
it's just been a staple, you know? Then they fight the Black Pearl? That's true. Maybe get some Davy Jones action in there. Yeah. Hi, Reflection! Yes.
Join the crew today on
it's
Kickstarter.
It's all consoles, but they say explicitly whether it's like Steam or which console it's released for. But yeah, I'm doing the Future Game Show today, and then tomorrow, PC Gamer, which would be PC
Check out
games.
the funding drive for Ahoy at ahoy.gg/Kickstarter.
He just has
And
some
you can
help
also wish
selling
list
his
the game
cookbook
on
and board
Steam
game.
or
Oh.
the Epic Game Store.
The Spotlight montage is up next, so say goodbye to our corporeal bodies and hello to our...
I like his nail colors. They're so fun.
What Matt means to say with
I guess
that
it's one color, and
graphic
it's like the
vocabulary
chrome
is that
or
we'll
something.
be back on stage once we've talked you through some super cool games.
That's
When people follow me on Instagram, do I try to match which Twitch follower corresponds to which follower? Not necessarily.
Flickshot
No, if you don't want me to
Rogues
look
is a
into
turn-based
it,
strategy roguelike
I
where
won't.
you trade tactical
You
trick
can be
shots for
anonymous, and
devastating
that's
damage.
fine.
Across a constantly shifting cartoon peninsula, players will trigger explosive combos and commit to game-changing
Fishing for some
upgrades.
booty.
It's coming to PC
Ahoy.
later this
Hi,
year.
Mango.
You can
How
try
are
it for
you?
yourself ahead of time by checking out the free demo on Steam.
Now let's take a look at Under Par Golf Architect. An all-in-one
If any of these games
simulator
sound
where you
cool,
mold terrain
can
to
wish
create
list-
world-class courses and then
wish list
try
them on
out
Steam.
firsthand. As
would
well
help
as
them a
placing
lot.
the green and obstacles between, you'll manage staff, budgets, and customers on your way to crafting a golfer's paradise.
Well, good morning,
It's
sunshine.
coming soon to PC and consoles.
Well,
but you
when's
can
it?
wish list it now on Steam
Oh my
or
God.
the Epic Game Store.
Ascends to
Mango
Zero
Fruit Tea
is
right now?
up next.
Slay.
It's a hack and slash roguelike where you play as the last surviving human of a devastated world. To help with that unfortunate
cute.
predicament, you can freeze time to anticipate attacks and topple voxel monsters. Ascend to Zero is coming
I'm
soon
drinking
to
a
PC,
dragon fruit
but
drink
in the
right now.
meantime, you can check out the free demo on Steam and drop it onto your wish lists.
Or how about Animal Kind? This is a cozy cooperative town building game where you play as a crew of adorable critters in mech suits.
Animal
Players
Kind.
will use their industrial-grade opposable thumbs to scavenge the landscape for materials and establish a community of cute creatures. Animal Kind is coming soon to PC.
Oh my god,
But
they're
if you
just
head to the
holding
Steam
on to
page, you
him.
can sign
They
up for
said,
the alpha
"Let's
playtest,
go."
which is arriving in July.
That's so cute.
Next up is Don't Wake the Beast, but the developers have sent over an intricate overview, so I'll sit this one out.
Hi, my name is Timek. I'm the game designer and producer
Hello,
behind
Tim.
Don't Wake the Beast. Don't Wake the Beast is a stealth roguelike in which your goal is to steal as many treasures as
What
possible
color's the drink?
and run away from the beast. The tricky part is that each treasure
It's
has
like
its weight, and the more you pick up, the more noise you
Tea
generate.
as well. It's mixed. It's like an Arnold
when you
Palmer, but
fail,
with dragon
there's
fruit
always
instead of
another
lemonade,
run.
I believe.
My game will feature
So it's
4
like a-
biomes, all with unique mechanics and beasts. It's scheduled to release in 2026.
We're rounding things out with
Ooh.
Worship, a cultist simulator where you try your best to bring about the end of the world. Inspired by Pikmin, this cute and creepy multiplayer roguelite tasks you with performing blood rites and recruiting
Oh,
followers
okay,
to
it's like a
please the old
multiplayer
ones.
Cult of the
It's
Lamb.
coming soon to PC, and you can wishlist it on Steam.
That sounds fun. Worship? I'll write that down.
That was our
that
spotlight
on my wish
montage.
list.
We hope you enjoyed the summer showcase selection. Laura?
Oh, it's time for an update on Scum, the survival shooter with poop mechanics.
What?
Not as in like they're bad, no. Just like you have to manage your bowel movements to survive.
Oh, I might actually learn something. I love video games.
Do you throw your poop at people? Monkey style? Monkey mode. Alright. Let's see it. I'd rather buy WinRAR. Killed by indestructible robots. Oh! Nobody wants to micromanage their poop. Truly a game for masochists. Penis sliders are a new low for society and gaming. What? I just want a massive dong. Game's trash, don't buy it. That's hilarious. Scum? Amazing.
If those inspired reviews have grabbed your attention, then we're here to help.
Yep, you can head to the link on screen right now.
Oh my
for
gosh,
chance
there's a
to win
giveaway.
One of 100 keys for Scum 1.0.
If you'd like to
you're not one
play.
of the lucky winners, then you'll just have to jump in with the rest of us when it launches
Join the
on
giveaway.
June 17th.
Now, our next game is a squad-based survival shooter where you dodge deadly dinosaurs. Here's the latest trailer for Death Ground.
Dinosaurs. Oh!
Deadly dinos are on the loose in Death Ground.
I see that.
Whether you dare to enter solo or in a squad of up to 4 players, you must do everything you can to survive in these dinosaur-infested abandoned...
Oh my god!
Could you survive?
No!
Hi, we're Jaw Drop Games, the indie dev team behind Death Ground.
The main threat you'll need to avoid is the raptors, specifically Utah raptors. So unlike velociraptors, which are much smaller, they measure around 7 feet tall.
I mean, that's cool as hell.
I'm about 5'3", so that's a pretty menacing height comparison for me.
We spent most of our development time...
Real.
tailoring
Imagine being
it to a
5'3".
huge challenge because...
How do you get something that size with that tail to behave all in multiplayer?
Exactly. Of course, there'll be other dinosaurs for you to deal with.
The Compy.
The number one culprit for causing chaos is the Compsognathus.
It's cute.
AKA the Compy.
What
Cute
might
little
look
guy.
like a decent hiding space for you as players
Oh.
actually
Oh.
need a refuge for these little creatures.
Oh, no.
putting the terror in territory.
As for other species, you may spot the Allosaurus, Brachiosaurus, and Triceratops roaming around in the background.
And the next thing you know, you're being chased by a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Oh, of course. Happens.
There are multiple maps and missions that will be playable at launch. Mission Command, the single-player tutorial and introduction level.
Geothermal, where you'll need to repair everything so you can restart the power plant.
Agricultural, which has become a little bit overgrown and it is in need of some weeding.
and biomedical, which is my personal favourite, where you
Aw.
have to sneak in and steal raptor eggs.
Your
You know,
babies.
for science.
Each mission is replayable and is an important piece of the puzzle. Each detail or collectible that you come across will help you unlock the lore and discover the truth about the disastrous events of the past.
Deathground is launching
pretty
on Steam
cool.
Early Access this year. Keep a lookout for our roadmap.
All right, that's pretty cool.
Deathground is launching into Steam Early Access later this year. Keep an eye out for roar news on that front.
I am refusing to acknowledge that pun, so let's move on with our second Ones to Watch deep dive, shall we? Here's Rogue Factor to tell us more about the studio's new weird action-adventure game, Hell Is Us.
Real?
What happened here? Madness and hatred and lots of it.
Hi everyone, my name is Jonathan Jacques Belated, and I am the Executive Creative Director and Executive Art Director on Hell Is Us here at Rogue Factor. So the game that we've been developing for pretty much almost 5 years now is a game called Hell Is Us. So the game is definitely like an action-adventure game.
It is set in the world of Adia. It's a rogue state where there's a lot of really weird things happening. You play Remy.
Remy?
He was born there. Yeah,
The
he was
rat?
raised in a foster system in Canada and he's going back basically to
Canadian.
find answers.
This thing that games do now, contemporary games, where the adventuring is just, if you think about it, the exploration and the discovery, they're only there by theme. You had just been following marker after marker, and until the last marker is over your actual thing you needed to find. Almost all the variables connected to the exploration and connected to your discovery are given to you on a silver platter. So we look at it kind of like the inverse in our game because we got rid of all these things.
I remember chatting with John about the old Zelda games, how it was straightforward and like you had just enough to know where to go, but not too much.
It's basically how life works if you think about it, right? We basically orient ourselves by sight and hearing and what people tell us, right?
Oh, so I have to pay attention to what I'm doing? That's fair.
Once in the woods, follow the wind chimes. They will lead the way through.
You talk to NPCs
Okay.
and they're literally going to tell you a clue, right? So Rebecca and Jova.
Always have
which
lost,
kind of
exactly.
hints to where
That would
the
just be me.
Owen Convoy,
I'll just be going in
the
circles, be like,
direction
what
that
did
it
that guy
took. She
say?
says, I don't know where they went exactly, but I know they took the road that goes behind the weird monuments. And she says, you can see them from here. And as you're talking to her, behind her, quite
Okay.
far, you see some
Sure.
peculiar monument-looking thing. You're like, is that what she's talking about? Like, is that?
Okay,
if I
so
go
you
there,
just have to
go
pay
there, you see the
attention and
road
you'll
that
know where to
turns, and
go.
it's-
Okay, that's
maybe
fine.
the convoy
It's
went
not
from
like
here. I think it's
Elden
kind of
Ring,
very
where it
unique,
just says,
and
okay, go
and it works
wherever.
really, really well. Like any game, especially a game of almost 40 hours, sometimes it works better than others. No game is absolutely perfect, but it's very much, it's the joy of exploration, the joy of discovery, yeah.
The Abbey is closed. Official AAF business.
Of course, we can't talk about Hell Is Us without talking about our monsters. And the enemies, the limbic entities, are
Whoa.
physical manifestations of human emotions, of human negative emotions.
Hmm.
What does an emotion look like? Who knows? So we had many iterations. We ended up with these kind of like fractally, geometrically thingies.
They
So we
look
have
cool.
grief, ecstasy, terror, and rage. So the Hollow Walker represents a bit. It's just a husk. That's why we call it the Hollow Walker. And it's a bit like a facsimile of a human being who's felt this very strong negative emotion. And then they look like that because we tried a lot of things and
They look
looking like
very
this.
creepy. You did a great job.
So you'll be able to play Hell Is Us on September 4th, 2025 on
It's a cool looking
Xboxes,
game, Hell Is Us.
S, PlayStation 5, and obviously PC.
Wishlist it now because Hell Is Us is coming to PC and consoles on September 4th.
All right, I think we're due another world premiere, don't you? This one's an action-adventure set in a drop-dead gorgeous cartoon world.
And it stars some very familiar faces.
Wait, is it us?
Maybe. Let's throw to someone who knows while I take this totally real phone call. Hello? Hi.
Are they
Hey
in it?
Laura, hey Matt. I'm
Aw.
super excited to be back on the Future
Oh
Game
my God,
Show,
it's Carlac.
where I belong,
There she
and
is.
you are
It's
doing a
her.
Fantastic job. Like I said to the producers when I was hosting, if you strike me down, this is live, isn't it? Oh, so yeah.
Carlac
Retail
mention.
reached out,
Brah.
and I am officially in their game. Actually, seeing you just reminded me, they're looking for a killer writer who who can also perform. Let me call Jasmine. Look, it's fine. You're doing great for time. Hey, Jazz.
Hi, Sam.
I've got a really cool gig. Want to join me in a game? If we're both in, I'm pretty sure Matt and Laura will be on board too.
Yeah, sure. I'll be in a game with you. But only if you're coming to the D&D group next week, because our party could really use a barbarian.
All right. I guess we're all doing this. That was easy. So let's check out exactly what we're getting ourselves into.
Okay. Slay. All right. I was. How cute. I like going blob mode. Her hair's cool. That's cool. How pretty. Fading Echo. That looks pretty cool.
That's right, we're joining Samantha Bayard, yes, Karlak herself, and the awesome Jasmine Bular in Fading Echo, coming to PCs and consoles next year.
And you can wishlist it today on Steam or the Epic Game Store. Go, 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 go!
We got another block of back-to-back trailers up next. Let's dig in.
We have been blessed to live in times of peace, but our city is not without its enemies.
Modern JRPG inspired
The
epic.
demons above and the beasts below.
All right, I'm pumped. Let's do this.
You're going to be bishops too?
Through Sheo, all things are possible.
It's time the three of you learn the true purpose of the bishops. Listen up.
We recruit from the finest soldiers in the church, and still, 1 out of every 3 bishops doesn't make it past the first year.
Does it get easier after that?
We gave you those robes for a reason.
Looks cute.
Damn, I love the church.
Church propaganda. Okay. Stop it! Stop it! I am not immune to synths. Oh, I saw that Dune is getting a game too. I think an open world MMORPG type thing. Dune Awakening. Aww. Okay, Mick. How cute. Aww. You can fish in the game? Fishing simulator? Thank you. I'll take a drink of my juice. Linked. Banner of the Spark. Joe and Mac Retro Collection. Little sprite. No, my little dweek. It's a dragon fruit. Like Arnold Palmer. Pretty good.
We're back, and you can wishlist all of those games by heading to
the Future Game Show Steam page.
The Future Game Show's Steam page.
With that out of the way, it's time for a spine-tingling closer look at the next game from the minds behind Until Dawn.
Directive to save humanity and the shape-shifting alien who gets in the way. Let's throw it over to Supermassive Games to find out more.
Okay, let me see. Let me see it.
We are going to do this. Just lower the gun.
Not until you move from the scanner.
Ew.
Those things can change shape.
Don't you ever point that thing at me again.
Oh. It's like the Among Us scanner.
Scan complete. Subject unidentifiable.
Oh.
We need urgent assistance. Please. Help us.
Directive 8020. A Dark Pictures game?
What if that went
That's
differently?
cool.
Hey, I'm Will Doyle,
Oh,
creative
hey, Will.
director on Directive 8020, and I'm here to share with you a new feature that we've added for the first time in a Dark Pictures game.
Okay.
Turning Points is a new narrative system which allows you to go back and change the outcome of your choices. As with all our games, Directive 8020 has a branching story with multiple endings. You'll be able to track the choices and paths that you've taken in the game, and see alternate paths that link to each of the major decisions that you've made. With Turning Points, you can rewind to a pivotal point or decision, collect missing collectibles, or see how different choices would have played out. By the same token, your actions matter in our games. If you want to live by your decisions, there's also a survivor mode setting that prevents you from rewinding, but
Okay.
still lets you view the decision tree. Turning Points will be
Interesting.
available
That's cool.
both digitally and
Because, like, I don't know if you've
physically
played any of the
all
Dark
copies of
Pictures
the game
games.
from when you start your very
but-
first mission.
You literally just have to live with your choices, and then if you want to do anything else, you just have to replay it. So
Directive
I get it.
8020
I
introduces
like
the
that
ability
feature.
to rewind and change your choices.
This is so Detroit
Consequences
becoming
of
human
each
coded.
branching path.
Real.
It's coming to PC,
Good game.
PlayStation, and Xbox in 2025. And if it's not on your wish list already, go fix that.
Our next game is just as scary, but for entirely different reasons. Cairn is a death-defying climbing simulator with a meticulous control scheme.
Oh.
Here's the game bakers to tell you more.
I would just fall all the
Cairn
time.
is what we call a survival climber. Your goal is to climb a mountain and reach a summit no one has ever conquered. You can climb almost
Beautiful.
anywhere and the climbing mechanics are highly realistic. You'll need to carefully manage your balance and stamina. Make a mistake, and you'll fall and get hurt. For the first
You
time,
fall and die.
we are also showing what it's like to climb at high altitudes. When you get up there, you'll face ice walls that require you to use ice axes and spikes. But don't think you can just jam your tools into the ice.
Of course
Ice
not.
climbing is precise.
That'd be ridiculous.
You need to aim for cracks and edges to get a solid grip. Cairn's realistic climbing system also supports mixed
How many of
climbing.
your fights real? Just
That means
tumble
you
all the
can
way to the
have one hand
ground.
on the rock and the other using an ice
This is
pick.
your little friend, probably. I think that's your
It's up
little
to you
guy.
to read the rock face and choose the most
That's a great game if
strategic
you
route to
haven't
the
played
top.
it as well.
Cairn is coming up on
Detroit Becoming
PlayStation 5
Human.
and Steam later
I
this
played
year.
it with my siblings and my cousin.
You can already give it a try in the demo available on PC and PS5.
It was very fun. You play like 3 different major characters, and each of us, because there's 3 of us, who played a different person.
Cairn is
That
coming
was
to
fun.
PlayStation and PC later this year, and you can also check out a free
What did he
demo on
say?
both
What's the meme?
platforms
Like
after
the
the show.
23 stab wounds? Or
We're
something like
mixing
that.
things up with a double bill of
27
trailers.
stab
Here are
wounds.
2 great games from our friends at Quali.
Korea is devastated. Classic. BTS is nowhere to be found. She is caked up! Oh my god! What? Why is her outfit like that? Why is she wearing her bodysuit over her pants? Or is she not wearing pants? I'm not looking at any of the other gameplay. I'm just looking at her outfit. Because I'm so confused. Is it like a bod? No, that's just her... Is the uniform a bodysuit over pants? Oh! Okay. Knife heel. For tactical purposes, of course. That gives her +3 to stealth. Ah, okay, my fault. I saw that there were pants, but it was like the thing over the pants. Oh my... What is this? Lepidor. Oh, ma'am. Is this how your dreams look? You have fun dreams. Is that guy in your dream too? I know this is in your dreams for real. This Souls-like battling. That part looked fun. Oh. This yeeted you. Hark the Ghoul. Oh. What a little guy.
Hark the Ghoul and Ground Zero are both coming soon to PC. What's up next, Laura?
We're taking a look at a game called Hella. It's a cooperative folklore adventure where you and your friends band together as brave little mice.
Stop, I'm sold. With a frog backpack? Come on now. Oh my gosh, you're a mouse? Hella? I'm wishlisting this. This is what my dreams are. You have a little backpack, you can fly! Stop, that's so cute. Okay, humans are canon in this game. Aww. Okay, bowling. Slay. This is so cute. What the heck? Hella? Wishlisting for sure. That's adorable. This looks like an adventure I want to go
Hella
on.
is coming soon to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox, so give it a wish list on Steam or the
Play
Epic
with
Games
friends. You just go
Moving
on
swiftly on.
mouse
It's time
adventure.
For a look at Ludo. This is a psychological thriller where the protagonist is trapped inside their own home, and we're about to find out when you can play it.
Me, because I don't leave my own home.
Peggy 18. How can you distinguish between what is real and what isn't?
This person just has extreme agoraphobia.
Do you trust what you see? What you hear? What happens when everything starts to feel wrong? To seem fake? Like a trick?
This is a story about hope, dreams, secrets, love, fears, loss, regret, ghosts, sure, lies, hell, death. No mention of schizophrenia. Ludo. Ludo. Isn't that...
Much longer are you going to pretend to ignore it?
That sounds cool. Okay, I'll wishlist that. COVID the game real. Hi, how are you, DM?
Ludo is coming to PC, PS5, and Xbox. In the meantime, you can wishlist it on Steam or the Epic
That
Game
sounds
Store.
cool.
It's world premiere time again, and this next reveal arrives with an
I
introduction
haven't
from
met
a
Cabbage yet, so I
very
can't rule out
special
100% you are an AI. This is true. I'm actually not real. I'm extreme AI.
Hello everyone.
Hello.
I'm excited to be a part of Future Game Show 2025.
He
There
looks-
are so many amazing games.
he looks so
coming out,
sweet.
and I'm
I want to
very
give him a
happy
big
that
hug.
I have a bit more time to play them these days.
He's so
As
what
many
a
of
sweet
you
looking
know,
man.
I have been a huge fan of the work of Anytwins. Synapse is my favorite VR game of all time, and I'm honored to present this new groundbreaking title from the team.
What a
If you are
sweetie.
at Summer Game Fest, I shall see you on the show floor at the Endreams booth.
Oh my god.
So,
what a sweet man.
it is my pleasure to introduce you.
It's true. Why am I only streaming in the dark at night? Seems a bit suspicious. And dreams. Uncanny Valley. Yeah, actually. Hey, this looks cool. Is this a parkour simulator? For like first person? I fear that this would make me dizzy. It's pretty cool, but... Okay. It seems really cool though. They're actually just parkour. It's cool though. Oh! Parkour with arrows and guns. It's extreme parkour. Live the action, yeah. Live the adventure. Make the leap. Whoa. Reach. It's actually only sold on like VR sets, and you're like just doing the action.
Reach is an ambitious virtual reality action adventure.
It
coming to
is!
PSVR, Steam, and MetaQuest in 2025.
I called it.
It's time to check in with everybody's favorite depressed and recently divorced duck.
Oh, yes. It could only be the Duck Detective.
He may have cracked the mystery of the secret salami, but when you're that good at your job, there's always a new case to solve.
Yeah, I need a...
I'm used to the cold embrace of loneliness. And this vacation won't be the end of me.
Hi, I'm Annika.
And I'm Johnny. We're Happy Broccoli Games based in Berlin, Germany.
Our newest game is Duck Detective, the Ghost of Glamping,
where you are the one and only duck detective, a depressed and recently divorced duck who must quack the case.
I love that that's part of his
evidence,
lore.
make the
You are
duck
depressed
truth,
and
solve
recently
this no-murder
divorced.
mystery.
Anyway,
To the annoyance
solve the
of the duck
case.
detective, he is joined by a new partner in solving crime, Freddy the Crocodile. Work together to unravel the truth and nibble on the crumbs of justice. Right
Patterson.
now, we're working on a simplified Chinese language update that is coming
Slay.
out later this year.
We're very excited for you to play. The game is out on Steam, Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, and Series XS.
Oh, it's out
and
already.
PlayStation 5. Thanks for watching, and we hope you enjoy the
Duck
rest of the show.
Detective?
Are those bread slices? Duck Detective. The ghost
That's so cute.
Duck
His fit is
Detective,
fire.
The Ghost
Hi,
of Glamping
Anna.
has
Thank
already
you.
won
I
its way on the
appreciate
PC and
it.
consoles. So
Thank you
go
for being
check it out
here.
if you haven't already.
Okay, we've had plenty of exciting premises so far.
I thought it was a gun. I
How
mean,
about a
detectives can
rhythm
also have
roguelike
gun.
From the maestros behind.
He's just-
Get on your dancing shoes.
Tell me what you
folks,
know.
because Ratatan is up next.
Oh, rhythm games? Ratata Arts. Alright, they turned it off. Okay. I am so amused right now. Oh my gosh, you're a cat? Rhythm fuels your fight. That's literally just Expedition 33. It's just a rhythm game. Yeah, that's me. Oh! Oh. Oh my gosh, Rainbow Bird. Okay. Okay, let's switch up. I like the little minions you have. They're so cute. Oh my god, they all just got. The voice is Ratatata. Get out of my head. Get out of my head. How cute.
Ratatan is coming to Steam Early Access on
Yeah,
July 25th.
I kinda like that
But
one.
There's a free demo
I don't know if you
available
guys
on
could tell.
Steam if you want to give it a try.
And we're following that bombshell with a new trailer for Agatha Christie, Death on the Nile. An interactive 70s twist on the beloved detective mystery.
Okay.
It's Poirot, don't you know?
Oh.
Detective Poirot. You wrote?
Hercule Poirot.
Hercule Poirot? Dude, why is he funky, fresh? Oh my god, he is cool. Look at that drip! They said everything that is the same, except it's the 70s. I love that.
What do you suggest I do? And can you confirm that all the passengers are present for the meal?
Yes, we keep the list. Everyone is here.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
He said he's gonna groove.
I'm sorry
He's
to
gonna find the
disrupt what
killer
promised to
and
be
then
a
boogie on
beautiful
him.
day. But I have some terrible news.
That's hilarious.
But we must stay calm. if we want
Everyone's
to
just,
find the
it's
culprit.
the 70s.
I have a small idea of the situation.
Is it the same as the book though? Because I already know who it is.
I've just finished my latest case.
Book slash movie, I guess. Wait, 2?
Let's see what I can find.
Wait a
But
minute.
someone is lying to me. It is a big case, Miss Royce.
That's the tiniest gun I've
dangerous
ever
one.
seen.
What do we have here?
Thank you, Mr. Poirot. I'm now going to search each of you.
It's a lot of suspects.
Then there's still time to stop them before they strike again.
That's
The
true.
day at least is
I'm sure
here.
they changed
Every
it.
question must have its
Otherwise,
answer.
if you if you know the end. And I guess the Two Detectives is the spin.
Agatha Christie Death on the Nile is coming to PC and consoles in September of 2025.
Besides the
but you can
just
wishlist it
being
now on
in the
Steam
funky
or
70s.
Okay, I don't want to build up this next trailer too much, but let's just say you're gonna flip.
Oh, the puns.
I'm gonna flip. You will flip. Oh, house flipping. Is this the Vampire Hotel one? Because I've heard of this and I've been wanting to play. Looking around, there's a spoiler alert. My fault. It is House Flipper Scooby-Doo edition. That is so funny. Oh, in Scooptober. Like Zoink Scoob.
Zoinks, Laura! House Flipper 2 Scooby-Doo is meddling its way onto PC and consoles this Scootober.
Now
That's
we're
cute.
starting to close in on the end of the show, but not before we show
Ruh-roh,
you
Reggie.
our final ones to watch.
Reggie.
Dive.
Our team
Where are
behind
my
the scenes
vegetables?
visited the Hangar 13
That's
office
true.
for an exclusive insight into Mafia, the Old Country. Here's all the gory details.
Ooh, okay. Mafia. Get into a knife fight. True. You and I. Oh, like for real.
Mafia, the Old Country is both a prequel to the original Mafia trilogy, and it also sets things up for what might be to come in the future, going back to 1900
TKG,
Sicily.
how are you?
So the birth of not just the Mafia game, but also the actual Mafia itself, back to where organised
Mafia.
crime first really came from.
In Mafia the Old Country, you play as a character called Enzo Favara, who's an upcoming gangster
Enzo.
trying to make his way in the Sicilian Mafia.
As a child, he's worked in the sulfur
Mafia's
mines,
not
sold
good.
there by his parents, a really
Organized
horrible
crime, not
upbringing
good,
for a kid,
but-
which unfortunately happened back in those days. So he doesn't know family, he doesn't really know love. He escapes, he falls in.
He
with
has
the
no-
greasy
doesn't know
crime
family or love. Oh my
and then
God.
This game really, this story shows his rise through the ranks.
Hot
as he
take.
goes from being this impoverished
I know,
young
right?
man to
Controversial
a made
opinion.
man.
For Mafia
Maybe
the Old
crime's not
Country, we
good.
moved to Unreal Engine
I'm
5,
doing well.
which
Happy
has
Saturday.
really enabled us to
We've
do
seen a lot of
incredible
really
things with
cool
the
game
characters,
trailers,
with the
and I've written
landscapes, with the
a good
cinematics.
list, so-
Every single aspect of the game has undergone a significant graphical upgrade.
Mafia has always been about pushing the technology of its day to do the best in cinematic storytelling and exciting narrative gameplay. It really makes what's already an emotional story even more emotional and meaningful.
We've been able to capture incredible nuances in the mocap, in the acting, in all of the character performances that's really helped us to bring our story to life. And as a little taste of what's in store, we've got a cinematic to show which shows a key moment in Enzo's story.
Peggy 18.
Come forward.
My top 3? Ooh. I'll have to look back at the list. Future Game Show, it's a summer showcase
All of the
for
men in this room
everything.
are bound by blood. This is a family.
Family.
And in this family, we follow a code of honor. There's a way of life. A brotherhood.
You're here because of your deeds and the assertions of those who stand at your side.
This life is one of secrecy. If you make a friend, meet a woman, they must not know about our thing.
Don't let your lady friend know that you're a murderer. Okay.
Not forgiving.
No, they did not show the new COD, GTA, or Battlefield.
It's to betray all.
No girls. Oh no.
Yourself, your life, to this family.
Yeah. Hi, Liquid. How are you? Yes, it's focused on indie games. But, I mean, I love indie games. They're my favorite. And then tomorrow I'm going to be co-streaming the PC Gamer Show, which is similar as well. But I'm assuming it's like PC game based. But like 2 years ago when I co-streamed, they did have Baldur's Gate 3 on their show, which we know is a wonderful game. So ouchies. Did they all have the little scar? Tomorrow's Xbox show? Ah. Do you also have to be Catholic to be in the Mafia? Or is that just default because you're Italian?
Repeat these words.
No, they gotta be Mormon. Oh yeah, you're right, you're right. You're old and tired. It's okay. Alright. I hope you get some good rest.
I swear my loyalty to this family.
This a family.
My flesh
Is that
like this
offensive? I'm sorry.
if I do not keep my oath. My flesh.
It's a pizza.
Must burn like this saint.
What?
If I do not keep my oath.
Ouchies, dude.
Welcome, Enzo.
Benvenuto, Enzo. Benvenuto, Enzo.
Now kiss everyone on the lips.
Salute.
Salute.
No girls allowed, only boys. Only boys are kissing in this club. Happy Pride. I slept well. Oh, you get a horse? That's fun.
Take a trip to Sicily when Mafia the Old Country lands on August 8th for PC.
I was saying, okay, it's a joke.
Next on our
Same
docket
hat.
is a developer presentation for Tenet of the Spark. If you haven't seen it all over social media, this is a time-hopping brawler where you solve puzzles and crush
Introduce
enemies
myself.
across
Yeah, you.
3
Just,
distinct
hey, what's up?
timelines.
I'm Liquid. If you really like them, you introduce some tongue. As you will.
Hey, what's up? I'm Artem, the game director at Rogue Games.
Hello,
a small
Artem.
indie team scattered around the globe. We're making our first
Ooh.
game, Tenet of the Spark. The
What?
true power.
What is it? Do you need to go out?
It's a cinematic action where you
You go
fight
potty?
bad guys over 3 timelines. Present
Yes,
day,
that's
the
fine.
Viking Age, and the Aztec civilization.
He put his little
all
foot
at
down.
the same time. You got it, right?
Ancestor, I need you.
And it's not just for show. You have to use all 3 characters to explore, deal with tricky enemy types, and solve
Oh, it's like that one show.
It also
What is
answers
it?
question you thought you'd never
Super
ask.
8 or
Like,
something,
how the
something
hell
8.
does this black boxer have a Viking for the
It's on
great
Netflix. I think they canceled
Why
it. I
does
really
this
liked
train
it.
car turn into a giant
What
rock?
I eat today?
And the
I
biggest question
had
is, why did they risk it
coffee
all
milk
with such a
and
difficult
fast food.
project? Because we wanted to play a game where you can start with classic 1-2, then send
Coffee
your opponent
flavored
across
milk,
the
I
arena
should
with
say.
your hammer, switch again to pull this dude a little closer, hit him with a huge combo across all 3 timelines.
That's pretty cool. Sense8!
And now we're making that game
Yes!
with a blood,
Oh my gosh,
sweat, and
Sense8
spark.
enthusiast?
Tenet of the Spark. You got it, right?
I got a little mini me.
Such a good show.
Watch up, watch up.
We're not dropping the release date yet because we want to do it right.
What fast
But
food
we
y'all
can
got?
say
Yes,
it's
we do
coming
have
to
Chick-fil-A
both
over here.
PC and consoles. Follow
But
and
during
push this
during
Tenet of the
Pride
Spark
Month,
on Steam and go look at your
Chick-fil-A?
family album. Maybe your grandpa was a badass like mine. You never know.
is Eden homophobia? Had it- Were you watching at the
Thank you
UH
to Roar
library?
Games for the inside scoop on Kingdom Hearts.
Were you on the 3rd
It's
floor?
coming soon to PC and consoles. So
There were a
pop it
lot
on
of
your
sex
wish
scenes
list.
in that show. If you
Alright.
if you intend to watch it, it's really good. Just know it's very explicit.
Gameplay for Creasel, Feeder
Brightness
Isles.
up!
This is a first-person
You're wild for
horror
that.
shooter for fans
That's
of
actually
BioShock
crazy.
and Resident Evil. You fight creepy statues on a tormented island and use blood as your
I'm
ammunition.
gonna pre-order it right now.
Almighty Son. Guide.
What's wrong with Chick-fil-A? Oh, well, Chick-fil-A is just known to be homophobic. Or just at least anti-gay. Don't look at where I got this drink from.
As the shadows of the abyss close in.
And June is Pride Month. Here in the US of A. This game looks cool.
Sacred light. Banish them.
Bro, what the hell? What the helly?
I am to fall.
We just took this man's body? His blood? Wait, that's kind of cool.
So my soul may ascend to you.
Interesting. It was cool.
Consumed in your flames for all eternity. Now and
Classic.
forever.
Classic Catholicism.
Queso.
Am I in the US?
Holy moly,
I
that
believe
was
so.
good.
You're telling me.
That looked really cool.
Vitals is coming to PC, Xbox, and PS5 later this year, and your Steam wish lists in just a few moments, probably.
I hate to say it, Matt, but I think we've arrived at the final trailer.
Okay.
Final trailer? Okay, let's go.
How do you want to do this?
Okay, I'm thinking we both look into that camera right there,
Okay.
and we're both sad that the show's over. But it's okay, because that last trailer's really cool, and so the folks at home will be happy, and we've done a good job, I think. So, does that work?
You know, sounds perfect to me. Please enjoy our final world premiere.
They're so cute.
Ooh, I liked it.
You said they're so cringe. I said they're so cute.
Welcome, sisters, daughters of Hortus, to
Hey,
the
sisters.
blessed halls of Porthbarrow. You have been chosen, honored to the parish, to serve the will of Mother. So come, step forward.
Okay.
Let us see what flowers she's
Hello? Hi, Tree! Thanks for the sub! Okay, you're here for the final trailer, and it seems really cool. I don't know what game this is.
Now, I must confess a change in plans. You shan't be entering the garden today. Take heart, faithful ones. The garden must still be tended. And tonight, you will be sown!
No, it's fine. Ritual tides. Well, I'm intrigued. I want to know what the game's about now.
No, hold on. I've got something to show you.
Alright. Launching on PC. Dude, they heard me. And console.
I bet you didn't expect that, did you?
They got me good. I want to know. I have to wait till August to know what the game
That
is.
was your first look at Ritual Tides, a terrifying odyssey where you tango with Lovecraftian terrors. Wishlist it now because it's coming soon to PC.
We'll have the full gameplay revealed during the next Future Games show in August, so mark your calendars for that. However, that does mean we've reached the very end of this year's Summer Showcase.
Don't go anywhere though, because FGS Live from Los Angeles airs right after this, with even more exclusive trailers, developer deep dives, and world premieres.
We'd like to thank everybody who has tuned into the Summer Showcase, as well as the Dreamweaving developers who put their all into those amazing trailers we debuted today.
And remember, you can head to the dedicated Future Game Show Steam page to wishlist your favorite games
That's
from
pretty
today's
cool.
show. We'll also have follow-up content on
Okay, let's see.
GamesRadar.com
Which games did I
and the
like?
FGS YouTube
I wrote down
channel.
Sleep Awake.
And I'm Laura Bailey.
And
this
Constance.
is the Future Game Show Summer Showcase 2025.
Call of the Elder Gods. How to Escape. Animal Kind, Luto, Worship, and Hella. I wrote down a lot of games. FGS? Wait a minute. Huh, I didn't realize there was another show. But this is other
Ending
games.
To the Future Game Show Summer
I
Showcase.
think.
Thank you very much to Matt and Laura for their amazing work as hosts.
I'm
But
confused.
it's not over
I'm
yet.
really
As you might be
confused.
able to tell, there are some new stars in town. That being myself, Jules Gill.
And myself, Amy Mallet, and welcome to FGS Live from Los Angeles. We are bringing you today some exclusive new trailers, demo drops, release date announcements.
Okay, so this is another one?
World premieres.
In
Question
fact,
mark?
Let's start with our very first exclusive. It is our very first world premiere.
If the main villain is mothered, the last game must be about hiding the piss drawer? Real. Okay, this looks like different games. Tree, I'm so sorry, but I'm intrigued. You can stay here and watch games with me though, if you'd like. I'm so sorry. Not me live texting you. But it's fine. Okay, look, we're gonna continue and watch more. I'll add to my list. Excuse me. I was gonna play Valor with Tree after, but I didn't know that there was gonna be another show right after it. But I think I was accepted to also co-stream this show, and I'm intrigued to see like new game trailers. So sorry, Tree. She's such a giver, such a benevolent queen that just staying here for us. Widowy community queen. I'm so sorry. Yeah, go ahead. Cue a comp. Good luck. Guardians of the Wild Sky. That sounds cool. Hashtag ad. Is there an ad?
Telling me that you can become a pirate, transform into an animal at will, and build your own
The game?
and do it with your mates. All of that
That's hilarious. What was it? Waifu? Tactical fighter or something? No, Tree is the ad for me. Oh no, absolutely. Tree is the ad.
Well, anyway, Guardians of the Wild Sky is coming to PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. You can wishlist it now and sign up.
Oh, Force. Waifu Tactical Force. My fault.
I don't want to shock you.
Good, because I do have a weak heart.
But our next game is a terrifying twist on an old school
They sound really
classic.
quiet.
Let's have a look at the multiplayer mode for System
But I
Shock
guess
2
they are
Remastered.
outside, so...
Whoa.
My marketing team? Please! Please subscribe! Please, please, please!
I'll be the first to die. Did you kill him?
I shot him. He's still alive though.
So, in order to get out of that room,
I'm
you
also
have
her
to push a
hitman.
button.
Is there everyone here that doesn't
Nope.
subscribe?
Okay, you jumped down, okay.
Writing it down. We're tracking down the IP address as we speak.
There's probably a hypo for that.
We're joking. We're joshing.
5 crocodiloids. Don't, no.
Okay. Oh, this is a cramped elevator.
Yeah, this is... Oh, almost like it wasn't designed.
Okay, Tree's not
for
joking.
boys. Here comes.
I'm joking.
Buddies. Oh.
Back to fail me again, insect.
Oh, that multiplayer looks brilliant. I love any kind of game mode where I can accidentally blow up my mates.
Indeed, and you can blast Showdown back to base elements when System Shock
I'm gonna
2
turn this up just a wee bit.
releases on June the 26th.
I don't know who Josh is.
Now,
For the
Jules,
best.
you know what else is fun?
Ripping off somebody's skin, wearing it to fool their mates, and then pretending to worship an eldritch god.
That was actually exactly what I was going to say. How did you...
I wrote this part of the script, so yeah.
Oh, fair. This is Necrofugitive.
Phase 0. You know what? That one seemed very up your alley.
Necrofugitive, you are the monster.
Like the cool retro zombie survival type thing.
As the last surviving member of your cult, your deity has gifted you with unholy powers.
Oh.
Shapeshift through the kingdom, transform into enemies and deceive your foes. Unleash chaos wherever you go.
Choose abilities on the skill tree and create the ultimate heretic of your dreams. Go in stealth, go in combat, go however you want toward freedom. The choice is yours. Other games let you pet the dog. In this game, you can be the dog. But for the first time,
I don't know.
local co-op. Team up with a
Who is this? I don't know.
By storm. Necrofugitive is coming to Kickstarter on June 24th. Pre-order now and get a free copy of Dead Man's Hand card roulette action when you purchase the full game. Necrofugitive. Demo available on Steam. Pre-order now.
Skill tree. That's true.
Fugitive is coming to PC and consoles with a Kickstarter launching.
Damn, they changed real fast.
Pure chaos, and I absolutely
Sounds like Slim Jim.
You know what else I absolutely
Where is Slim
love?
Jim
What?
from?
Planning road networks for busy cities.
Oh, it's a wild Friday night.
I like that I have like the queue of the
Well, you're in
games.
luck because our next game is the Golden Joystick Award-nominated Mini Motorway.
Was he
which is
bad? Why'd he
bringing
go to
out
his
brand
house?
new game mode. Ooh, how exciting! Start your engines.
What are you doing, Zero? Aw, thank you so much, Liquid. Thank you. 25 months? That's crazy. Known each other for that long? Eep pee pee poo poo. No, apparently he just gets out there and he's very angry. Actually,
How does a game look both charming and
He's trying
intense
to-
at the same
yeah.
time?
Oh, it's the look that I go for. It's called being socially anxious and a people pleaser.
Ah, right, okay. And fans of Mini Motorways will sure be pleased with that announcement.
sits out
And
there
you
for,
too
like,
can check out the
additional
new creative
work.
mode when it drops on
Does
the
it go to the
26th of August for Apple Arcade,
Alright,
Switch,
and then I
and
sit
PC.
down and he
Up next
immediately
is
he's
a
like,
game that's making waves due to its
outside.
breathtaking
Alright,
art
cool,
style
let's
and
go outside.
high-octane
Guess
action.
what? I
This
turn
is
the
Mars
corner, he's
Protocol.
just sitting outside again.
he wants a Sunday.
No, because
Okay.
then he's like thinking about,
Can you hear it?
I can see it. And so he's about to go, right?
Uh-huh.
And then he like hears, like across the fucking street, just a little like kind of like a leash chain kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's a dog, and he starts getting mad and barking at the wall. He can't even see over the rail. He doesn't know what it is.
Sorry about you.
And then he just
escape
yeah,
the
and then he just sits down
confines of a
again.
decaying and deadly warship?
Alright.
Well, find out for yourself when the Morose Protocol drops on PCs.
Zero
later
is
this
stressing
year. And of
Eskar
course,
out.
wishlist it right
Oh, it's
now.
first round?
So,
Slay.
Jules, what's your deepest
Loyal.
fear?
Thank you.
Well, that is a tough
I hope
one,
work's
actually. It
been
could either be
going
my
well,
cat's
Liquid.
finally becoming sentient and telling me that I'm too needy, or that my beard hair falls out and you find out that I've got no chin whatsoever.
I mean, hold on to those harrowing thoughts because we're about to have an interview with developers Variable State for upcoming sci-fi horror Deepest Fear. Have you really got no chin?
Like a turtle.
He's a tired father.
Hi,
He
I'm
is.
Jonathan Burrows, creative director of Variable State.
Whoa.
Right now, our team is working on Deepest
Whoa.
Fear, a claustrophobic horror shooter in a retro-futuristic setting.
Say claustrophobic?
Carroll, survivor of a catastrophic disaster aboard an underwater habitat. Far beneath the ocean, a secret has been unearthed which throws mankind's future into jeopardy. You must fight your way to the heart of a sinister project and uncover a mystery both deeply personal and profound in its implications. The game is an immersive sim with Metroidvania level design. It's a spiritual successor to games like System Shock 2 and Prey 2017. What distinguishes Deepest Fear from similar titles is its unique focus on real-time fluid simulation. Water in Deepest Fear looks and behaves in physically accurate ways. It flows over surfaces and floods environments, it conducts electricity, it transfers heat, it knocks you off your feet with surging currents and deadly vortexes. And it can be manipulated by creating dams, locking down compartments, and using tools and equipment unique to our sci-fi setting. And more than that, a deadly pathogen has infected the ocean itself, creating a primordial soup for violent entities to spontaneously manifest from.
Primordial
Every
soup.
puddle, leak, or
My
water
favorite kind of
source
soup.
is a potential spawn point for an entity to strike. Some of the greatest stories ever told in games have come from the horror genre. Our ambition is for Deepest Fear to sit alongside these great works.
Soup!
Success is not guaranteed.
Soup
but we know our
mention!
commitment to quality and creativity are second to none.
Everyone's
We
favorite
expect
soup,
nothing
go.
less than to make the best game possible with the resources we have available. So
Mine is
expect AAA
sinigang,
quality
type
weapon
of Filipino
feel,
soup.
Expect creative, strategic enemy AI.
My favorite
behaviors,
Filipino
expect
dish, actually.
intuitive, customizable controls, and expect high, stable frame rates across a range of hardware specs. For now, Deepest Fear is coming exclusively to Steam. If you'd like to see the game on other platforms, please let those platform holders know. We want it too. As for Deepest Fear's development, we'll have more to share about the game in the coming months.
This seems cool.
Please,
I would be very
visit the game
stressed,
on Steam if you
but
like what you see.
it does look cool.
We want Deepest Fear to be the next great immersive sim. and your
I'm
enthusiasm
cramping it.
energizes our creativity.
Sorry.
So please spread the word, tell your friends, talk about the game on social media. It really helps more than you can imagine. Enjoy the rest of the show. Bye.
Any soup with noodles? Fair. Fair.
Scary stuff indeed.
I also have a powder mix in my pantry, but I haven't made it.
Fear may be the game for you.
It sounds chilling, Jules, which right now would be most welcome. I am getting crispy in the LA sun.
Yeah, tell me about it. Even though I've got Factor 1000 liberally applied all over my body, I am burning up. In fact, I'm going to need to take a break.
In California?
That's absolutely fine. In fact, our next
They're burning
game
up in
is both
California?
an action-packed RPG and an idle game, which for those of you who
These
don't know,
guys
is a game where you can literally
wouldn't
play
last
at
a
home
day
with your hand
in
on the mouse, clicking away.
Texas.
Amazing stuff. Well,
Brilliant.
this is Berserk Bits.
Oh, cute. Twin. Have you been? I would love to make it. This is my favorite. Oh, you play this at the bottom of your PC? Of your screen? I don't think so. No, you can. It's just you play it on the side. Ah. I see. It's for like the iPad kids.
And you can wish this
You need
Berserk
like
Bits
4
over
different
Steam
things
right
going
now
on
and check out
in order
an
to
updated
focus on
demo
one.
ahead of its launch later this year.
Now, prepare thy ears, Julian, because next we have a glorious coming-of-age adventure that doesn't just feature a bopping soundtrack.
Okay.
The bopping soundtrack is woven into the gameplay. Here's Mixtape.
Okay. Rhythm game.
What are we doing?
Hanging out, getting buzzed.
Mixtape is a coming-of-age
Real?
action-adventure game about 3 friends on their last night together. And they listen to this perfectly curated mixtape containing music from Devo and Joy Division and Lush and Smashing Pumpkins and a whole bunch of incredible music. And through gameplay, through music, you relive their finest hours.
It felt important at the time.
The music is a mixtape, and so is the gameplay. There's everything from skateboarding to pulling slushies. There's an amazing level where you toilet paper a house. And let me just say, I just want to say, our toilet paper tech is second to none. The way you can toilet paper that house, I'm extremely proud of. And, you know, like Grand Theft Auto, nothing on our toilet paper tech.
Mom, who is it?
One moment. It's the pigs, darling.
I think one of the things I enjoyed most about making the game was collating the soundtrack.
It looks like a movie.
The wheels in motion of how to get that music. I'm not saying it was The Cure, but I remember we were trying to get one song and one of the people who owned the copyright was up a mountain. And
Okay, write that down. Write the game down. It's called Mixtape. Tell them to wishlist it. The Cure.
So that was definitely one of the most exciting things, was like tracking down these artists.
No, look, it seems super cool.
I think if you really love hangout movies like Dazed and Confused or Ferris Bueller's Day Off, or you're really into Wayne's World, I think that a lot of those references that you will get into Mixtape. And I think game-wise,
This sounds
it's hard
up
to draw
Darren's alley.
comparisons to what it is.
Writing it down,
It's
writing it
a
down.
Weird mishmash of different things. I think maybe like What Remains of Edith Finch is something you could draw on. Obviously, it's tonally whiplash from that game, but like I said, it's a mixtape of craziness, of music, of different
And it seems like
emotions, of different
chill to
humors,
play too.
and a different game.
Like you just play it to enjoy
Mixtape,
it.
it's coming very soon. Wishlisted on Steam. You're going to be able to play it on Xbox and on Game Pass Day 1, PlayStation.
Okay,
Epic,
it'll be on
wherever.
Xbox
Sega
and
Dreamcast.
PlayStation.
Please, go out and play it.
Mixtape.
There have been noise complaints.
Okay.
Can you TP my house? Sure, if you'll clean it up after. You can. I've also never TP'd
Featuring
anyone's house.
soundtrack of absolute bangers mixtape is coming to PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series later this year. They had made toilet roll
Another
TV
thing that was popular when I was in middle school was forking. Free TP? Yeah, the TP that's touched the roof of my house.
You want to know why? I think it's because you're kind, you're very regal, and I think that once the
Are you guys familiar with forking?
you give one hell of a rousing speech.
Oh, thanks, man.
American movies make it so common. That's true.
After all, Jules.
Yeah, so it's like where you get a bunch of plastic forks and just put it in people's like front lawns. Like you just stab the fork into their lawn. And like, obviously there's like a lot of forks in a pack, like 100 or so. And you just put it all over. Free forks! Yeah. And then it's just funny, because then the person, they have to clean it up, they just have to take out the forks one by one. Devious little children, you know? Forking! Yeah, come on. This is a family-friendly stream. What else would I be talking about? Rubber band on driveway feels crazy. What do you mean? Like rubber band balls, or just a bunch of rubber bands on the driveway? That's the thing too, apparently. Oh, I don't know that one. I guess when they're like driving over it, and I wouldn't hurt your tires because it's just rubber bands. Oh, that's funny.
Thrive Heavy Lies the Crown is out now in early access, and if you play
fighting
it,
back
you
here.
too can build your own medieval legacy. Amy, what are you doing?
I'm practicing my breach and clear maneuvers, Jules.
Right, that seems like the obvious time to do that.
I thought it was euphemism for telling someone to stick a fork in the power socket. Oh, that's funny.
As a crack team of operatives. This is Phantom Squad.
Not you. I'm gonna pick you up.
Jeez Louise, that game looks intense.
I feel like the forks aren't bothersome either. I feel like it'd be harder to pick up like a bunch of rubber bands off the ground than the forks from the lawn.
Stuff. Well, I'll tell you what, let's keep the
Celeste
action going, because
mentioned.
now we're going to chat to Rogue Factor
Yes.
and their upcoming
Star.
game, Hell Is Us. They took us on a lovely studio tour and gave us a developer
Hell Is
overview,
Us
which
does
is
look
coming up
cool.
right now.
This game looks cool.
So Hell Is Us, in terms of genre, for me, it's just an adventure game. And I truly mean this in the sense that you're going to go live an adventure with a very strong emphasis on exploration and discovery with absolutely no hand-holding. And it's kind of 50% exploration, 50% combat, so third-person melee combat.
Yeah,
With,
well, she's
medieval
just
weapons,
in my
even though it takes
lap.
place in
We did
the
see
modern
this.
era. There's a whole
We did see this one.
story behind that. of
But
course.
this is the first
And,
repeat, I think.
Yeah, I mean, you're by yourself and you need to figure out what's going on.
But this is a
and, go on
different, like,
investigations and, fight your way
talk
through at the
about
same
it.
time.
It's a different video, I suppose.
So today I'll talk about the dungeons in Hell Is Us and what
Yeah,
they
we
mean
didn't
and
we
why
didn't hear
they're
about the
there.
dungeons yet.
They're so linked to the story and the lore and the deep.
It's
history
better
of
to
the country
eBay a
and
bunch
why all
of
that stuff
frog
is
row and
happening
leave it all over the
without
place and
spoiling
cause
anything.
an
And they're
invasive
tremendously
species
at the
problem.
center of your golden path and
Luco.
what you need to achieve.
You're evil. You remind me of the guy who bought like a million fucking
modern environments, as well,
ladybugs
an
and just
abandoned,
released it.
Warehouse or an abandoned metro station or stuff. I still wanted the dungeons to be like, you feel like you're Indiana Jones, you know what I mean? And you need to go
Frog
through them, and
infestation.
there's puzzles and there's things to
Someone think the end of the world would be happening.
them as well. And there are main challenges at the end, which were not always necessarily like a boss fight related, but there's always like a kind of like a bit of an eclectic thing happening at the end. Obviously, we're a very small team for a game this big. Like, we reach maybe 55 people. So the dungeons, they're not all of them as complex as some, like, all the time.
Typical
And,
level
yeah,
of pranks,
it's just-
actually.
again, it's just
Next,
this
do a
good
bunch
old
of
thing like,
locusts.
there's dungeons in this game. You know what I mean? Like, even though if it's not your main
Right next to a
thing,
farm.
they're there.
Somebody has done the frog thing, but they just harvested a lot of eggs from water areas and released the tadpoles. But isn't that still... I guess it's not invasive if they're from the same area. Was it the same, like, ponds or lakes or whatever? Still an insane
Explore
prank.
the supernatural world of Hideo when Hell Is Us drops for current-gen consoles and PC on September the 5th, and I, for one, cannot wait.
Oh, I'm so excited for Hell Is Us. Up next, we have a self-announced love letter to the Souls-like series. And
Ooh,
the merciless combat
Souls-like
and
game.
esoteric storytelling that fans have learnt to love and cry relentlessly about. This is Prison of Husks.
You coveted my heart and life.
Oh.
Would you still do so?
Okay. I don't know if Liquid likes Souls-like games, but this seems like something he would like. Imagine you come out of your house and there's tiny frogs everywhere. I'd be so stressed. How would I be able to drive out of my driveway without crushing little baby frogs? That would make me sad. Yeah, that looks cool. So for the people who like Souls-like games, there you go. Prison of Husks.
You can check out Prison of Husks right now on
That's
Steam.
cute.
There's a free demo.
Now, fresh off of its recent announcement, we're off to the strange world of Davy X. Jones, which, if you've not seen, is basically like if Doom was mixed with pirates. And yes, I love everything about that. Yarr!
Ooh, okay. This seems up Dizzy's alley.
We're Parasite, a studio of industry veterans behind the critically acclaimed Blacktail. And this is your first dive into the Locker, our new world, the surreal pirate underworld of Davy X. Jones.
Whoa.
Welcome to a fresh take on the legend, where story fuels action and death is just the beginning.
Whoa.
Betrayed, robbed, and beheaded, pirate captain Davy Jones sinks to the Locker, the seafarer's afterlife. Now, it's time for revenge. With
Aw.
your body and your talking skull fighting side by side. Two halves of a legend, one hell of a journey. In Davy X. Jones, you'll explore 9 islands floating in an infinite sea of clouds, each with its own unexpected challenges and unique secrets to uncover. Master first-person combat with sword, gun, and grappling hook as you fight your way back into legend. One
Pretty
behemoth
cool,
at a
actually.
time. Fast, fluid, and fierce, Davy X. Jones brings classic pirate fantasy to life with a twisted edge. It's bold and powered by dark humor, all wrapped in a world as strange as it is stunning. Ready to jump
Why
in?
was he doing that to the
You
head?
won't have to wait long. Play Davy
Might get
X.
pricey, but you
Jones
can buy
demo
termites and
during
then
Steam
release
Next
them? No,
Fest.
because what if they go to
Wishlist
my
now.
house and eat my
Spread the
house?
word and get ready to become the devil himself.
Who's the greatest pirate of them all? That's right, Captain Davy
And Jones. What? You think we need one more? You think we need one more?
They eat houses? Well, what if I live in one of those houses?
Amazing stuff indeed, and you can be sure that we'll be covering Davy X. Jones more
Outdoor
here on the
gym?
FGS Social, so
That's
stay
crazy.
tuned and check out that new demo as well.
Okay, look at that guy back there.
Life in general was pretty grim. Try
Look at him.
surviving on the
He's just
hostile
going for
landscape
it.
of Mars. Here's Blind
The
Descent.
slow, like...
You're finally awake. I recommend initiating a scan of your surroundings.
Whoa. This is another VR game?
You are 10 miles below the Martian surface.
Pirate.
No signals detected. As your AI assistant, I advise immediate adaptation. Becoming a part of the ecosystem is essential
Well, then you have been termited. I mean,
for
that's true.
long-term survival. Chance of escape.
A lot of VR games.
Non-zero.
I mean, by a lot, this would be like the second one, but still.
Non-zero.
This person?
Some may still be alive.
Oh no, it's not. It's just a normal game that's in first person.
Blind Descent will be coming to early access for PC very shortly, and you can wishlist the game right now. But let's change pace as we talk about how rubbish dating is.
Oh my god, mate. All the apps are
Dating?
rubbish.
Is this
Sometimes
date
I wish I
everything?
could just date my PS5.
Well, luckily for you, I've got just the
Yes!
for you, because we're going to be
It
talking
is!
about Date
Let me see it.
Everything.
Let me see it. I want this game so badly. Please. I want this game so
We're talking
badly.
lusty lampshades and saucy sauce pots. It's quite something.
And we're going to throw it back to Matthew and Laura, who starred in the game, to tell us what it was like turning inanimate
Another 5
objects
places Dante
into
Bosco?
intimate
Who's Dante
objects
Bosco?
with just their mouths. That sounded better in my head.
No, it didn't. Roll the footage.
Hello, you pathetic, worthless little wretch.
Zuko? Oh! Slay.
Date everything.
Was that burp? Date everything. So sorry.
You can date Matt's.
Of course he would be
Probably that's the DLC.
Date everything.
the D&D dice.
I play a laundry hamper. She's possessive, and it's an unhealthy relationship. But you should totally try it out.
Maybe you can fix her.
Yeah, maybe. What about you?
I play Chance, the D20.
Of course he'd be the D20.
You open your mouth and out comes.
Chance, what a great name.
He's great too.
They put so many people in this game.
And it's so.
It's like insane.
It really is. It was so much fun.
It's rare that someone comes out with a game that ends a genre. Because that from this point forward in games,
Date
where you
everything.
can date everything.
You can date your existentialism, can't you?
Oh yeah. Among other, I know a few things that you can unlock in that game, and it's so play it. It's
100 plus.
It's gonna be really fun.
So good. The
Really,
writing is
really
incredible. It's so well done.
You only have
What's
queens
up,
on
baby?
double.
That's a fantastic red shirt you've got.
Who is that?
Glad it doesn't cover your sweet ass.
Date everything.
Oh my
It is
god.
like nothing I have ever known before or since.
Thank you very much to Matt and Laura.
Nah, that's the top one actually. Whoever asked what my top 3 were, number 1, date everything.
Snippet of a much bigger
I am
interview
blushing.
coming to the FGS
I opened my
YouTube
mouth
soon
so
with
like
lovely
hard
Matthew
and
Nessa
fast that my
Laura
jaw
Bailey, so
hurt.
subscribe for that.
And you
Ow.
too can date everything when the game drops on June the 17th for
June
Xbox
17th!
Series X and S, PS5, Nintendo Switch, and of course,
I know what game we're
PC.
playing next.
Now, sticking with the theme of looking at your home in a different way, we're going to have a little look at brain-tickling puzzler, The House of Tesla.
Puzzle game. That's quite the stance. Sorry. Okay. This seems cool. I know Azami loves puzzle games. Is the eerie location Egypt? Is that what that implied?
Oh, you hit the mic. Oh, you're on the mic.
House of Tesla.
I mean, I struggled to change a bloody light bulb in my house, so I've got no chance with that game. However, you too can feel illuminated mentally when House of Tesla drops on Xbox Series X and S, PS5, and PC later this year.
Now, Jules, think
House
fast.
of
What's
Edison.
next?
Is it also going to be a puzzle game?
Good. Topless dog poker.
Oh, I wish.
Celeste.
It's another world
Celeste, you're
premiere.
rubbing on the mic.
That was like my
Sorry.
fifth guess.
Enjoy.
Celeste has something to say. I make the puzzles? Okay,
Oh,
gotcha.
That's my name. My home is in the city of Shenyang. It's beautiful, and I've always felt safe here. But that's all about to change.
China something?
I live with my
Like a
parents
house
in a
of
small
cabbage. People
apartment
know what
downtown.
these are term. Oh my god.
Or I did. I'm home. Mom? Dad? Anyone here? What happened? I need to find my parents. But how can I if I don't even know why they disappeared? People here are scared and don't want to get involved. But at least some are willing to talk. I don't know where this is leading me, but every clue reveals more of the city's darkest secrets. No matter what, I have to find my parents. And as long as I'm searching, I still have hope.
Classic China. Hope in the City. Sequel to Sex and the City. Proceed.
And that was the world premiere cinematic trailer for
Medieval
Hope in the
Times.
City, a neo-noir mystery coming soon to PC. If you like what you saw, wish this now on Steam.
Now, with our next game, we're travelling back in time to medieval legacies of sword fighting and, of course, bardcore music.
Is it called Rhythm of the Night?
No.
A Hard Day's Night?
No.
All Night Long?
Are you done?
Never.
Roll the clip.
Night Fever?
No.
Since we've got all the time in the world,
Queen of England.
let me tell you a story.
All right.
About King Arthur and his Knights of the Round Table.
Okay. Classic
It was
story.
a mythical time when being a knight really meant something. For them, honor was worth even more than life. But they knew how to spare their adversary when he deserved it. They courageously confronted the treacherous and deceitful, and delivered justice to the poor and oppressed.
Roguelike deck builder, maybe.
They served their king and queen loyally, in war and in peace, because they knew that their sovereigns would support them in return when they needed it. Magic was everywhere. And fairies, dragons, and giants were part of every great adventure. Above all, it was a time when the strength of warriors came from
I got a
love,
kissing.
not hate. Listen to this story
Gnomes.
and learn.
My
young
kin.
knight. Because when reality is nothing but lies, violence and injustice,
ouch,
it is wise to turn to legends for hope.
Oh, I know you. Legends of the Round Table. Celeste, your little nails are digging into my skin. And it's not nice. It actually kind of hurts me.
Legends of the Round Table is a colourful medieval RPG in which you undertake perilous quests in order to defend your kingdom.
Well met, my liege. Up next, we have the sequel to a beloved action RPG that I know loads of people are excited about, especially this guy.
Yep.
We spoke to the devs behind Moonlighter 2, The Endless Vault. Here's
Ooh.
what you can expect from the upcoming game.
We've been working a lot in Moonlighter 2, The Endless Vault, and we are so happy that it's coming
looks cute.
outside soon. Moonlighter 2 is basically the direct sequel to the first one, and you are a little merchant that used to get into trouble, and you will experience classic fantasy adventures, so seen in many video games, but as the role of a merchant that has to take care of a shop and survive. Basically, what we tried with Moonlighter 2 is bring everything that made it special, the first one, and try to upgrade it, update it, make it more polished, more fitting, and we are trying to make new and old players come back and enjoy a lot the world and the game that we made for them. So yeah, I hope we made it.
Already, a lot of people already love it, and this time we are going more rogue, we are going 3D, we are going into a whole new dimension of quality and ambition. Honestly, the thing I'm more excited to see people trying and to try it myself when the game is fully released is the new combat system, because I already love all the Zelda nods here and there in the first game, but this time you can feel that there's a new combat system, a more deeper system in there, like with the perks that we also have in the dungeons, that you can really create and experiment in a lot more ways than in the first game, and I'm really excited to try that.
And you're a
I think that
shopkeeper?
If you love Hades and how it's played, and
I do love
you grew
Hades.
up playing Wind Waker, you have the perfect tiling here.
Ah.
Moonlighter 2 is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox Series this summer, and I can't wait for you to try it.
Tell me, little merchant, how much can you take?
The Endless Vault. I mean, I guess that's the roguelike part.
Oh man, that looks absolutely fantastic.
It looks so good, doesn't it? They've added loads of new mechanics. Moonlighter 2, The Endless Vault is coming to PlayStation 5, PC, and Xbox Series this summer.
Fantastic stuff. Now, Amy, how do you fancy revealing another release date for another game?
Oh, go on then.
Okay, well, here's the official release date trailer for upcoming quirky action rhythm puzzle platformer Antro.
A lot of rhythm games.
I am the guilt of the consequence.
Stop it!
Everything that was destroyed. I gave myself to work. Work frees us from all guilt. I surrender to El Salvador.
Okay, Salvador mentioned. El Salvador, sorry. Specifically. Ooh, rhythm platformer. Celeste, your hair is like itching me.
You heard it here first, guys. Antro is coming to PS5, Xbox Series, and PC on the 27th of June. If you're keen, wishlist it now and have a bash at the free demo.
Now, Amy, I've got a question for you. How do you feel about clowns?
Absolutely not.
Ah, that is a shame.
The Terrifier game. Oh, they have the Dune game that I talked about earlier. 27th of June. I'm actually scared of clowns.
How about I watch you play from behind a pillow?
Oh, I was hoping that you take charge. I'm terrified too.
Okay, let's see. What is this game about? I haven't seen the Terrifier movies. I don't know if you guys have. Who else is scared of clowns? Okay, well if it's like a cute little arcadey game, how can you see past the blood? Sam Winchester. Yeah, this is why we're soulmates. He's completely valid for that. The only clowns I tolerate would be jesters. They're like the clown cousin. Mimes are eh. I'm not as scared of mimes. Clowns though? Nah.
Art the Clown is a classy man, if you ask me. I also take a bin bag on a night out.
I've told you about that. That's just weird. Why do you... Anyway, Terrifier the arcade game is coming to PC and consoles very soon. And of course, it's going to be invading your nightmares as well.
Now, I reckon I can sell you, Jules, on our next game in 6
You didn't care for Constant that one season of it.
But go on.
Yeah, I really didn't like him. He did scare me.
Suits.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Roll that.
And then when he like took off his mask.
Listen up, rookie! You think you've got what it takes to
Oh my
survive?
god. What's this guy?
Craft, upgrade, unleash the ultimate machine.
Do you think they run to these new locations during their game showcases? Yeah, they also change clothes really fast. Each time. Each clip. That one chase scene with him freaked me out. I hate chase scenes. Like, there's a suspense that come with it. I don't like it. And then, yeah, with the clown, I'd be dead. I'm dead.
I tell you what, those mechs are so cute and adorable that I just want to collect them all and sit in my studio painting them for hours at a time.
May, your Warhammer's really showing.
It really, really is, and I do not apologise. That was the latest
True.
exclusive trailer for Animo Stars.
Well, actually, that was
if you liked it,
that one clown from American Horror Story tried to pew pew, and he messed that up, and then he got angry.
Indeed. Now, the
And
next game that we're going to be talking about
the rest
is a
of
bit
it.
of you, my friend, because it is a time-traveling murder mystery, and it is deliciously weird.
28 weeks later. Is it scary?
It's also a world premiere. Enjoy.
What is that about? Okay, wait, world premiere. Oh. Plans. What have we done? Lumi. Oh. Is this... Zombie? Oh. I have not seen it. I haven't watched many zombie movies. Oh dang! Where do you watch it on? I exist to sell merch. I like that meta. Who is this man? Interesting game. Did watch. Alright, that looks interesting.
I'm not quite sure what I just watched, but I do know that I need to play it immediately.
Well, what you did actually watch was Dead Watch, a quirky comedic horror puzzle.
I was gonna say doppelgangers. I know that for sure.
2026. Ames, you still with me?
I'm just
Zombies.
wishlisting Dead Watch on
Okay,
Steam.
fair.
Right, okay, fair enough.
There we go. Right, that's done. Where are we off to next?
We are going to an
A lot of
80s
doppelgangers, yeah.
fictional abandoned paradise.
Zombies I'm mad about.
Mate?
Yeah.
I don't like them. Zadbox.
My uncle
Zonzo
taught me how to see the world, how to listen when no one is speaking. The only thing he ever feared was me, following in his footsteps.
Oh.
But when it's all said
If it's
and done,
corporeal, it can be shot. Amen. Spoken like a true
Right.
Texan.
Please work. I'm gonna need
It was different times. Watch to see if it's still him. That's funny.
Aye. Don't go thinking you're a hero, kid.
Damn analog horrors. They're cooked with doppelgangers.
why they're keeping people out.
Who's behind all this?
I should do that.
Your uncle is
Actually, I'm...
Miss Ravenstone.
My memory's not good, so I feel like I shouldn't ask any questions.
That was the latest trailer for Dimhaven: The Lost Source, a
Oh, she's doing the
narrative-driven
thing!
puzzle
She's doing the
adventure
Dune
game.
thing!
And Amy,
Dune
what the hell are you
popcorn
doing,
bucket, am I right?
Well, our Uber driver's cancelled again. and
Right.
We've got to get back to the hotel somehow, so I'm calling a sandworm.
Okay, well, luckily we are talking about Dune Awakening,
From
which
The
this
Walking
seems
Dead,
very
Walkers,
reminiscent
like
of,
Dead
because we
Space,
went to go
Dying Light,
speak to
Insane
developers
Demons.
about their MMORPG game, and they had things to tell
I have
us,
not...
big, small, and
I don't know what the
one.
Dead
My
Space
Uber was
zombies are
working
like.
A couple of minutes ago. We don't need to do this, surely.
The World War Z zombies freak me out. Why are they so fast? There it is!
To awakening.
Hello, my name is Joel Bylos, and I'm the creative director in Funcom Oslo, and we're working on Dune Awakening. Dune Awakening is a survival game on a massive
Excuse
scale.
me.
It's first and foremost a great Dune game, and then we layer in the survival elements that make a lot of sense because Arrakis is the most dangerous planet in the universe. So you'll be dodging sandstorms, sandworms, you know, hostile scavengers on the planet. Avoiding
That thing is
Sardaukar
huge!
ships, and you know, playing through the game as you level up and try to uncover this great conspiracy that's happening in the Imperium. I like to refer back to the actual writing of Frank Herbert.
Basically
There's
morph
a
into
scene in
things
the
in Dead
book where
Space.
Paul
Ew.
is in an
In Dying Light,
helicopter
it's like
and
superhuman
they ask
zombies.
Bear Kynes, what would you do if you
Yeah,
were
that sounds
trapped in the
terrible.
desert? And he says very simple.
World War Z is somewhere in the
Check
middle.
the integrity of my still suit.
Ew.
Stick
Then
to
yeah,
the
those
ground to
the
avoid
first two
sandworms,
sound terrible.
And if you're very careful and stay out
Because
of the
World War
swamp,
Z
you can
freaks
make
me
your way
out.
out of the desert. And that's kind of how I would expect people to start our game. Get equipped.
The
check
Walking
integrity of your
Dead,
gear and make sure that you're getting
they're
water,
all like, they just walk,
stick to rocky
right? Like
ground,
they don't chase you.
and slowly
That's
make
like,
your way to
alright.
civilization. The first
Work
thing
on
you
your
need to know about
cardio,
Dune
you know?
Awakening's story is it takes place in an alternate timeline. In this universe, Jessica,
But if they start,
Atreides,
oh, they run
gives
as well.
birth to a daughter
Well, then why are they
instead of a
called
son.
walkers in
All
that?
Atreides does not
Because they just
exist.
want to be
And the
quirky
game
and
kind of
not
explores
use the word zombie.
consequences of that decision. And so you as a player,
kinda run.
You start out as a prisoner on a prison transport.
If I see a zombie and it breaks out running, it's over.
And your prison ship gets shot down. And you land in this, you know, in this shipwreck. You get rescued from the shipwreck by a mysterious stranger, and that's kind of where your journey begins in the game. And then, as you explore the story, you basically go out with this task: find the Fremen, and you're trying to figure out what has happened to the native people of Arrakis, where they've gone, and why. We aren't going into too much detail about post-launch, but there's one thing I've promised the fans.
I've
that I
only
can tell
watched
them
the
is going
first
to come down the
episode,
road, that
and
is
I wasn't
privacy.
very intrigued. Pay attention through. Why? Did you make him mad, or did he start like that? Mostly walk, then at some point in later, a rare few run.
Pre-ordered on Steam, on PC.
Oh.
It is coming on June 10th for people
Most
who
of them die
purchase
from
from
decaying
Steam
and starving.
on PC. And it will be coming to consoles
Ew.
at a later date.
Amazing stuff.
Are you interested in the
Unfortunately,
Dune
we are at
Awakening
the tail
game,
end
Dizzy?
of our show, but we're going to leave you with one final thing that is absolutely
June Awakening.
beefy, my friends. Get hyped.
Thank you so much for joining us for FGS Live from LA. We've had an amazing time. Thank you for
looks
indulging
cool.
our silly and possibly very sunburnt antics.
Yeah, definitely. But you can get yourself hyped for the next Future Game Show showcase, which is going to be,
This is gonna be a hit or miss.
Gamescom
That's
in
true.
August. And in between those 2 points, you can go over to the FGS Steam page.
I missed it.
There's
Is it
more games that will
a
feature
online
in this
game?
showcase and the one with Matt and Laura.
Speaking of Steam page, you'll also find a fair few demos over there from many of the games you saw tonight, including
We're talking
the
like
one
it's
you're about
hot.
to see.
Exactly.
So
Like
what's left to say
California's
is
the
goodbye.
nicest weather
Thank you
ever,
very much for having
and they're
us.
just dying. Like they would not last a single day in Texas, but it's fine.
Masz. Wstrętna, wijąca się i oślizgła masz.
Okay.
Gdzie ja jestem, do cholery?
No jak to gdzie? W jeziornych kolonii. No nie wygłupiaj się.
Okay, Russia mentioned. What are the I Am Legend zombies like? I don't remember anything about the movie other than that one scene with this with the dog, because that like made me really sad. I don't remember anything else.
Widzę, że nie z byle kim skacze.
Third person into over shoulder. They said you will be immersed one way or another. Vampires with speed and strength. Oh. Kill me if a zombie starts taunting me with a mannequin. I'd kill myself, actually. I'd be like, nah, you don't get to do this to me. It's an early access for wait some time. Oh. Well, I guess we'll see. The music is banging.
Kurwa mać, daj kobiecie trochę prywatności.
Cholera jasna, proszę pani!
That would be us if the zombies start. They throw me an unsolved Rubik's Cube and they're like, go ahead and solve it faster than me and I won't kill you. It's over. Yay! That was good! I have a lot of games. I have a lot of games that I want to wishlist. So that was cool. We found some games. I hope you guys saw games that you liked.